First off, an announcement here. My brother Rubik, he wants to run this cyberpunk campaign, so I think is going to do a session zero next week. And what we're doing is we're going to alternate Saturday, so it makes it fresh for both of us, and that's probably why he was focused on getting the cyberpunk campaign and not being in this campaign, which makes sense. Um, so uh, I think we have enough people, I believe, but we'll see. So session zero next week, and I believe it's Kirby, Mike, Count, Brax, myself, and uh, one more. He's not sure about his wife, but he wants to keep it at max 6. 5 is a good number, so we'll see what happens. And then the idea is we'll alternate so that it's fresh. Because obviously he was kind of hardcore into trying to get this campaign running again because he's been running it before. Mike was there, Count was there, and our lost friend Cooper, wherever he's at, that was an issue. So that's why he's rebooting this campaign. And most of us made characters, not all of us. So that's what we want to focus on probably sometime tomorrow or something. But that's going to happen next Saturday. And then the Saturday after that, I will be at my brother's, I believe, because I have to watch his dog. So I'll definitely be doing the Mass Effect thing there. And I don't know if I'll be able to stream, but if worst case, I'll record it and go from there. Let me see. Recap. What did we do last time? Last time we had the party do a little bit of a mission to try to rescue Ethan's wife, and then eventually you got his wife, and then you threatened his wife afterwards, saying that you want to get the money back. So Ethan, of course, agrees. And the problem is he didn't have information, right? He couldn't find solid information on where to go. So the only thing he could think of that everybody should know is to go to Omega and talk to Arya, see if she gives you some information. So you go to Arya, and she obviously has some information about the facility that you all want, or at least the idea of getting money back. And you were tasked to first give her or bring back the stolen artifact from this blood pack, and give it back to her. It's some sort of Prothean artifact, a relic of sorts, and she hasn't really told you why that she wants it, but she just needs it back because obviously it's very valuable. And you could take it as the way you want it to, because she's pretty much the pirate queen of Omega there. So after you dealt with the blood pack here, you got the relic, and you got about 20,000 as well in credits when you search through everything there. Everyone has 20,000 credits, and then that's pretty much it. You all started to book out of this compound and headed back to the ship. And at this point, everyone, including Ethan, is back on ship, and you all were safely out of that. And one thing, obviously, you all remembered from Arya is that she does not want to have any sort of conflict with Cerberus because she's dealt with them before, and she doesn't want to do it again. So if you bring Cerberus back to her, she will not like that. Let's start with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the scene rolling. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the ship scene here, since pretty much this place is done and looted. Okay, so you're back on the ship, and you got the relic in your hands. So what do you want to do after that?
What is the relic exactly? Did we find out?
It's a sort of Prothean artifact, like a an old Prothean thing.
Would I know anything about it being a Hanar?
I
Can
guess
I
you could
roll
roll.
something for
Yeah,
it?
Oh.
roll. I don't know.
I was going to say, don't we have a Prothean on board our ship who we could ask?
I mean, technically,
I mean, just because his player's not here doesn't mean the character doesn't exist.
I mean, sure. You don't exist sometimes, but yeah. Go ahead and roll history or something, religion, one of those. Maybe religion's probably better, but
Is religion in Mass Effect 5e?
pretty sure.
It should, no,
I
I think it's
don't
been
think so.
replaced by science.
Oh yeah, probably science.
That's kind of funny. History then?
Yeah,
Or should
go
I
for
roll
it.
science?
Do history. That makes it more sense.
Hey, luck point.
For all you know, it looks like some sort of idol thing. You don't exactly, because it is Prothean in nature, but you don't know what it is.
Would you
Yes.
like
This is an idol thing.
sir, would you like me to look at it as well?
Yes, yes, yeah.
I would offer to help considering I grew up on the Hanar homeworld, so
That's true.
history.
Could I also roll history and just peek over his shoulder and be a nosy little shit?
What? Yeah. Yeah. And what do you? Yeah, go roll. Okay. So Thano, you know it's again a Prothean artifact, but you don't know the purpose behind it. I mean, it looks like it has etches of different Protheans on it. So maybe it's like a communicator of sorts, or maybe it's something to detect presence, maybe Prothean wise. You don't know.
So it looks more to be some sort of tech than religious artifact. Maybe we should run it through the ship computer for a while and see if it finds anything in the old archives.
Okay. With you, Leland, you're looking over at while they're arguing about what this thing is. What you kind of notice based on your, history knowledge of different, sort of species and stuff. And this is ancient, right? But yeah, what it looks like from just kind of eyeballing it, it looks like it is some sort of tracker sort of thing. Maybe it's plugged into something to look for other species, maybe Prothean or otherwise.
I'm not sure if I want to tell the team this because I want this delivered back to Arya.
Yeah,
Do I
that's up
see
to
it?
you.
And when you mean tracker, is it tracking? Are we
No,
sure that
it's
tracking
like
other species?
no, it's like a GPS tracker per se, right? Like, but in a system wide type of thing. Like it's trying, like let's say, you're trying to find a Prothean. It's kind of honed into that Prothean body type of thing. You know what I mean? So it's not exactly a tracker where it's constantly tracking things. It's more of you plug it into something and it will look for whatever Prothean or otherwise. But since this is a Prothean artifact, it is directly towards looking for other Protheans. So maybe there's more Protheans in the galaxy that you don't know of, which is probably why this thing exists.
Which of us has the highest engineering? Who do we go to for engineering problems?
I think Mike.
Probably Mike Cripple,
Yeah,
right?
Mike Cripple's engineering heavy
Let's
electronics.
His in-game character's Mike?
Gripple. That's his endgame. Yeah.
Ripple.
Gorilla
Cripple,
Grip.
Yes, I was told his
Engineering?
name is Gorilla Grip.
No, it is not. Fucking chodes.
Oh no, he's bad.
Gripple, I believe we were fine, but could you check to make sure that this is not broadcasting any locations or other signals? Just a hunch.
Yeah, I do that. Someone should figure out a neutral location where we can ask Omega Lady to meet us. Someplace where we'll have plenty of you, maybe even a public place.
Oh, why don't we just meet on the Citadel?
I don't think that woman would step foot on the Citadel.
Oh, she has. She did not like it there.
I don't think she would get within 1 light year of the Citadel.
I mean, Mr. Man just said that she did.
The war fled her out of Omega. She had to win it back.
Again. Yeah. I don't think she would do it again.
No, you're right about that.
Yeah, hey, you've worked with her before. Pick a
Yes.
location that keeps her safe for us.
I'd figure some of the lower wards of Omega. She likes her home, but we shouldn't be flouncing it in her bar.
Yeah, should we be meeting her on Omega is what I'm saying. Seems like that's kind of her place.
What else do you propose?
Not meeting her on Omega, so she doesn't have a home field advantage if
Yeah.
shit goes sideways.
Why would
Yeah,
shit
some
go sideways?
truck stop, a lunar base. I don't know.
Shit goes down
Well-
at the truck stop too. I'm just throwing that out there.
I find
Yeah,
it
as long
reliable.
as the truck stop's not on Omega. That's all I'm asking.
Listen, Opold, have you ever done something you shouldn't have done? And,
Never.
You know,
What have you heard?
nothing. I've heard nothing. I was just asking a simple, like, it was rhetorical technically. But like hypothetically, if you've done if you're doing something you don't want tracked back to either of you, but it's also very high stress, you kind of want it done in an open place. That way, if one person betrays the other, not saying we'd betray her, but they don't want any loose ends or whatever. You want to do it in a public area so you're less likely to get shot in the back when you walk away after handing off the item or retrieving the item.
Yes, I this one understands playing it safe when dealing intense situations. My point being is that Leland here has worked with Arya before. She had seemed forthwith, and there doesn't seem to be any logical reason she would betray us. Yes?
I find it reliable, but if you will not take me at my word, if you do not trust this woman, we can find a public place. But I wouldn't be pulling Arya's what's the word? I wouldn't be pulling her leg with this. She's reliable, and if we piss her off, then she will do something.
I'm in charge, so we can do what the group wants. But that's what I say, for my own opinion.
I say we should leave it to a vote, and vote Gripple captain to make him choose.
Well, Gripple is already de facto captain. Captain Gorilla Grip is what we
Okay.
call him.
Okay. Okay. All right. Orders from Captain Grip. Find a fucking planet with a park, a fucking nice view. I haven't seen that in a while. Fucking make her meet us there.
Should we get the chai wallet to make us sandwiches?
Get fucking moving. That was an order.
Oh god, sandwiches do sound lovely right now.
Ah, yes.
Can they be
I rolled a
asked to
12 for my engineering check.
All right. All right. From what you see from that roll, it appears to not be activated at all. It's just one of those where it's an item that you insert into a console, so it's not activated.
Any insight as to what it does once activated?
Pretty much what I said to Leland. It's but you wouldn't know that unless he told you openly.
Oh, okay. That.
I don't think he openly told you that yet.
Okay. No.
I did not.
Yeah. Okay. There you
Yeah,
go.
I put it in storage, like lead lined, Faraday cage that's like got 5 feet of concrete around it in case it's explosive.
Okay.
Standard issue on all Citadel ships.
Okay. It's done. You found a spot, and you set up a Faraday cage, and everything is in order. It's locked away. Yeah. So, what's
And-
next for you all?
They were
Well-
given an order, so I know what they should be doing.
Well, seeing how we don't have an actual captain, I'm just gonna go back to the repair bay and ask our lovely ship assistant to make me a sandwich. Because Opal mentioned sandwiches, and that sounds like a good idea.
Sure. What kind? What kind? And he's like rushing back and forth, like, he's like sweeping the floor and shit. And you mentioned a sandwich.
I want a Reuben,
A Reuben. Oh my god. All right.
and I know we don't have sauerkraut on the ship, so find some.
Yeah, right away. And he's like rushing.
And I swear, if you bring me that angry guy from Germany, I'll be a little mad at you.
Yeah. So he nods and runs away, and see if he has a quest to find sauerkraut now. So yeah. So what is the party's consensus now after the fact that Gripple here gave you an order to see if you could find a location to meet with Arya rather than the Omega?
I would immediately delegate my responsibility to my underling and be like, Squire, can you find a location to meet Arya that's safe?
Yes, I'll look at the nav charts and see if I can find something that's wooded with very little buildings.
Okay.
Amazing.
So yeah, you took a little bit of time, and you know that there is a spot that's not too far from the Omega system, and you could obviously reach there. It's a planet that's like wooden, and seems like breathable atmosphere, so you should be okay. And there's not a lot of civilization there. It's kind of sparse, so it might be perfect for you to meet there.
I would tell the team of the news. I suggest we visit this planet. It looks like it would be optimal for a meeting spot.
Oh, but didn't he say he wanted a nice park and sunset and a view? You gotta listen to the captain.
Didn't I tell you to go make me a Reuben?
Oh no, I delegated that.
I don't have one in my hands yet.
Yeah, my guy's looking for sauerkraut.
Well, why don't you go help him, rookie?
Not my job. I'm explosives. Not
Rookie, are you
sandwiches.
disobeying a direct command from your superior?
I pull out my Omni tool. Note to self: airlock him later.
While y'all are arguing, you hear footsteps of Wall just looking for sauerkraut.
I wonder if he even knows what sauerkraut is.
He's just asking random people while you're what's sauerkraut. Like shrug, and one of them says, "Oh, that's a good delicacy." God damn it, where is it?
Runs up to the wrong person. What's a sauerkraut? Punch in the face.
He's all panicky. He's like, I don't know.
But yes, as you can tell, he's on the job, and it will be a while.
In that case, just get me a turkey club.
Hey, you,
Huh? What?
and a turkey club.
And a turkey club. Okay.
Well, the turkey club first, because I am starving, and it sounds like it's going to take you a while to make sauerkraut.
And I would like a peanut butter and jelly, please. Lots of jelly.
Yes, lots of jelly. You want grape or strawberry?
Doesn't matter.
Surprise him.
Right.
Even both are good. I love jelly for no particular reason.
Gonna run around and then make the sandwich. Let's see. It's okay sandwiches. So he hands them over to you all, and he's still trying to look for sauerkraut while making the sandwiches.
You've done good.
And
We need to kidnap and enslave people more often. This is fantastic.
We did enslave him. From what I was told, he volunteered to help on the ship.
Or die. I'm pretty sure that's coercion, which is a form of enslavement. But
Minor details. Minor details.
He's eager and willing. That's all that matters.
so Ethan suggests that we should probably contact Arya if we're doing something.
Well, my question is, why haven't you done that yet?
Because you all would think I would do something stupid.
yes, probably you're right.
So
Kind of
it's
hard-headed.
so I don't know if you want me to or if you all want to. I mean,
Well, once we found the location, yes.
yeah, from what Thanos said.
Yeah. So get the captain to fucking call her.
Okay. He goes up to the captain. Gripple. He's like, I think you're your captain there. So they said that you should call Arya. Apparently they
And
found
tell her.
they found a spot to meet this meeting apparently. So
Do you know the spot, Ethan?
I mean, briefly they told me it's a planet out of the system there. So it's like some forest planet, and I don't know the exact coordinates, but to tell you to call her.
All right, good job, Ethan. That sharp memory is why we keep you around.
Uh-huh. And he just like nods and walks away while trying to be confused about what's going on, but whatever.
Perfect. I love it when he walks away because then I forget he exists. All right, I turn around and give those coordinates to everybody.
I'm pretty sure
And
you're
I
looking
say
at his
punch it.
butt.
Gripple is salty today. I love it.
Hmm. What's the old Earth saying?
It's
there,
being the
Chris?
captain. You got to become 10% more bitter.
What's that old saying on Earth? 31 flavors, and you chose salted caramel cunt.
Oh. Good
Every
saying.
fucking day, bitch.
I thought the saying was, out of all the flavors, he chose to be ass. I mean, in some places it's a delicacy, but I mean, I
Notice
don't
no
know.
one's even acknowledging you and what you're saying. So
Can we just stop talking about ice cream? You guys are starting to fucking creep me out.
you're upsetting the Krogan. Stop it.
I
That's saying a
What you
lot.
rub on yourself in your own private time, that's
I
between
didn't-
you and your private time.
I didn't mean to upset the Krogan. Oh God.
Do you know how hard it is to gross out a Krogan?
Oh, he's pissed. Listen to him. He's gonna kill you now.
Probably.
You can hear like him grunting, like grinding his teeth.
You hear that? You hear him gritting his teeth at you? He's pissed. He's going to kill you.
Oh no, he's gritting his teeth.
Yes, it's a lot harder than grinding. If you actually grint your teeth, you actually break a couple. It's treacherous.
Huh.
You hear like the sounds.
God damn it. Okay. So yeah, we got the coordinates, but no established communication to Arya yet.
All right, we'll wait for her response before we actually go.
Okay. So it's gonna take a little bit longer. But she, she'll eventually, I guess, send an email back to Ripple, and she'll mention that you know that basically she's asking why the change of location.
Because we're going to betray you.
Allegedly.
Bill, you think Cerberus is on our tail, and we're kind of trying to bait them out and see if they'll follow us.
No. I send back, we're just being careful. Not meeting you on your turf with your cargo. We don't know you like that. We would do this for anybody. At the end of that email, I wrote, calm down, but then I delete that before I send it.
Okay. Shortly after, she replies back with, we would establish alliance when you asked that, we were going to form an alliance, right?
Yeah, it's just the first handoff. This is standard thief shit. We just murked a whole bunch of dudes for her.
If Opal could give
Well,
you
I
some
already
input,
said it, so what's up?
he would tell you diplomancy is to backpedal here and then gaslight her a bit into saying like, no, it's not because we don't like you, it's because Cerberus is after us. And we want to make sure everybody is safe, including you, which is what you initially wanted. Make her think that it was her idea.
Somewhere in there is a nugget of wisdom, and I appreciate that. I respond, this is our standard security protocol. Since we're on Cerberus's radar, we're not going to the same place twice in a row. Also, it's our first time meeting you. And in my head, I'm like, I already said it. I can't back out.
No, you're supposed to say you're fucking crazy. I never said that. What are you doing?
No. All right,
Just
we're gonna do
completely
that
lie.
in person because it's more effective. Then
Tell her she misunderstood you, and then make her feel like shit and crazy for it. What's so hard about that?
no.
I can't believe you don't trust me. What are you doing? Why won't you just meet me at this place? You're being weird.
Why are you a crazy bitch?
Yeah. So I sent what I said. I sent.
Okay. So shortly, she'll reply with, all right, fine, we'll go to that spot, whatever.
All right. We agree to meet her whenever is convenient for her.
And then she'll say, I will head out there real soon. So, don't keep me waiting.
Ooh.
All right. We head out there immediately.
Since I'm there, could I roll an insight check? Like, I understand she's a little hostile, but is she hostile because she's like going to try to kill us all now, or is she hostile because she's mildly annoyed? Like,
Is she
did
being
we
a crazy
did we
bitch?
just step on a landmine here? Is more my insight question.
Roll an insight. We'll figure this out.
I will use my final luck point on that natty one. Oh my god. My dice tonight. Okay, whatever.
So from that roll, it seems like maybe yes, maybe no. You can't really tell.
Who knows? Not the GM.
All right. So you all eventually got to the planet. And you picked the spot, the same coordinates that you left her the message. So you started to land, descend, and eventually did the safe landing with your whatever drop pod you're going to use. And who's all going to be there? Everyone, or
Oh yeah.
I'll definitely
Me.
be there, but I would like a side conversation with Thano and just tell him to turn invisible and sneak off into the trees somewhere. just in
Okay.
case something goes down, and then you can be at a vantage point.
I will have your back on Overwatch, sir.
Because of my my uncertainty on my insight.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I suppose if he's doing that. Oh wait, no, you said a side conversation. Never mind.
All right. So as you approach the landing, shortly after, you see another dropship kind of land slowly, and while you're out or outside, you see the landing fully stop, and the door opens, and you see Arya walk out with two Krogan bodyguards of hers, and she looks at the party, walks towards you all, and she says, "Well, we're here. Do you have it?"
Of course we have it. Do you have the money?
What money? You want
Yes.
information?
Money? Oh.
No, it's information.
Do you have the information?
Of course I do.
Yeah. Aria, we got your stuff right here, your relic. Right here, untouched, protected.
She looks at it and she nods and looks at one of the Krogan bodyguards and tells the Krogan to grab it and bring it back in the ship. And then she goes, "Very well. Here's the information." And she opens her Omni tool. This is, like I said, this is the best that we could do. We don't know the security specifics, but we know that there's this location here, and it's one of the main, I wouldn't call branches, whatever you want to think of, but it's like a financial facility of sorts. And the best I could do is I could give you credentials of being a fake representative of a company called Binary Helix. They're kind of a company that deals with biotics and so forth, and that might intrigue some conversation with Cerberus. And of course, you could probably bring up some story that you're interested on, being financial backers for them. That's the best I could do.
That's pretty fucking good. I like this one. Wow. Sorry, what was it? Biotwin?
Binary Helix.
Binary Helix.
So she gets us
She basically,
fake IDs into this company. That's what she said.
yeah, it's a real company with fake credentials of you representing that company. Because she couldn't
And we could use those.
get access to the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what are we using those? Does she think we can use those to get in with Cerberus or get into that company?
No, the credentials is for trying to get into the Cerberus financial facility, because it's a meeting that you're going to talk to whoever's at Cerberus and see if you could go in, infiltrate. Get it now?
Yeah,
And
I get it.
It's an
So we're
infiltration, not blow
pretending
up
to
the
be
door.
from this place.
Yes.
Why would you say
Okay.
blow up the door?
Oh, I'm
Wouldn't
sorry.
you
It's an
blow up-
instinct. But yeah, pretty much
Railroading.
that is the idea.
Well, yes, that is.
And then she's like, "I don't know what you want to do after that. I don't care, but I understand that you had issues with Cerberus, and of course, Ethan here." And she points at him, was responsible for fucking your financial problems. So this is the best I could do. And again, I don't know any security details there. I know that from what I've been told that there's at least 10 bad guys in there, Cerberus representatives. So keep that in mind, and whatever happens, happens.
Okay, fair enough.
So what I'm hearing is that we got to go undercover.
Yes.
You do what you want. for that, thank you for my relic, and I'll be on my way. And if we all are agreed we can do this further again, we could make an alliance and maybe get some information down the road.
Possibly. Again,
Maybe.
we'll keep your interests of not attracting Cerberus' attention and not be a forthwith ally, but this is good. This is good.
Well, it's time to go. Guards, come on. And I wish you all good luck.
Before she leaves, I say, if you got any information for us or we have any information from you, we'll send word and we can meet back here. And I look at her and I say, at our spot. And I roll a charisma check.
Okay.
Can someone roll that in Fantasy Grounds?
No.
I got it.
Oh, I was gonna say I have access to Gripple's sheet. So,
Can I hype
Do
him
you?
up?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
you said a charisma check.
Can I, like...
Yeah.
you very much so want to come to Gripple's spot. Like, I'm trying to help him.
You rolled a 5.
All right, roll another one.
Fantastic.
Roll another.
Yeah.
I've wingman for Gripple before, so...
That's a 17.
Yeah, man, he makes some mean ramen.
Yeah.
Yes, he does the thing and the things.
She looks at you, annoyed as fuck. And she said, my turf, my rules, but if we're going to be in an alliance, you gotta suck it up, boy. And she leaves.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
sure if you ask him to do that, he will.
You should marry that woman one day, Gripple.
I
On the
don't say
back.
anything, but as soon as she turns around to leave, I slowly, like, just slightly raise my fist for a little bump from the guys.
Give
Yeah.
him
The
a bump,
boys.
like, you'll get it next time, bro. Pat him on the back.
Nah, man. I got that.
You
Yeah,
just hear
that's
me
it.
in the earpiece, like, you guys are fist bumping. I'm assuming it went good.
Yeah, can I get a thermal check on her real quick? No. Okay, we're going back to the ship.
According to my scans, that
No, don't. No.
You see, he was just trying to check if she was.
Oh,
Yes.
it does appear her pheromone levels are elevated from the scans.
I was just talking about, like, the face blushing, like, the temperature rising. Y'all are fucking perfect.
Little degenerate. It's fine.
Alright, we
I'm
go
just
back to the
trying
ship.
help.
I drag out the giant whiteboard so that we can start making a plan.
Yep. So we're sending...
And the first part of making the plan is we're going to get a 1-sentence summary, and we're going to share it in the Discord so we all understand what we're planning. So DM, I would like a 1-sentence summary from you, please.
No, this is your plan. That's
Fuck.
my summary.
All right.
So, well, what was it? Biotech engineering?
Oh, binary helix.
Binary helix. Sorry, I'm actually writing it down. Helix. And we can bust into this facility. We have the IDs.
You have credentials, and obviously the whole point is you. She said that it is a company that deals with like bioengineering, biotic implants, stuff like that. So that should intrigue Cerberus.
But it isn't confirmed that Cerberus has their claws in this already?
Nope, it isn't.
So we're conning them. What we have here is the ability to con them for a short time, convince them that we are representatives of this company, get in close, maybe get some financial information, maybe even get them to give us a bunch of money, and we just leave them with a box of cotton candy. When I was on Earth, there was this show called Leverage. Anybody ever watch that?
God damn it.
No.
I haven't seen that stage play, no.
No.
Did it have
I don't-
Duggan?
Okay, one of us immediately needs to develop a drinking problem. I volunteer, and I grab some tequila.
God damn it.
So
The only
So we
problem
have
is
to
when I'm not drinking.
Yeah. So how can we get Cerberus to give us money by pretending to be these people?
We tell them we're like shareholders, and they need to give us money.
Yes.
Why would
Debate.
shareholders?
What? We're giving them shares of the company or something?
And they need to pay us. That's right.
Demand bitches and riches.
Why would Cerberus give a shit about having shares in this company? Here's my pitch. We take the Chaiwala. We cut his arms off, yes?
Oh,
And then
hear yourself.
let me finish, Krogan.
So I had my like marker raised up to the whiteboard to like write his plan, and just I'm still waiting.
We cut off the Chaiwala's arms, then we bring him to this binary helix company for realsies without using our IDs. We pay for him to get new biotic arms in place.
Okay, I start writing down. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and then we bring him showing that, look, if you cut off your soldiers' arms and replace them with biotech arms, you can make a lot of money. And then we try to sell them a grand amount of biotech arms that they can build an army with. When they give us their money, we cut and run.
Okay, so I have a question. Why are we trying to supply Cerberus with biotech arms?
We're not. We're trying to
We
scam
wouldn't.
them.
We wouldn't actually give them biotech arms. We make them think that they're giving us biotech arms.
Or something else. Like we can cut off his lower jaw and then maybe like have a new jaw implant or something. Something like I'm more pitching that we should try to be salesmen and make a large sale to them for something to do with killing people. And if
You
we
think
All
can
right,
Chaiwala's
tell them
gonna-
a fraudulent shipment. What was our first idea that we had? Shareholders.
Sorry, I said that.
Any other ideas?
Trevor will raise his hand, looking at Opold.
yes,
You think Chaiwala's gonna fucking just let you chop his arms off? What if we were just like, let's chop off Opold's appendages? What do you call those? Arms?
These are details that can be figured out later. But let's pick a plan.
Well,
I have. What's up?
I'm gonna lower my sleeve, showing my robotic arm yet again. Well, why don't we just... and I pop it off.
Oh, jeez!
Ew.
You can just do that?
God, what is that smell?
Fascinating.
Oh,
And if you're ever
Fascinating.
captured and you need to get out in a quick pinch, you could just
Why
rip
do
your own
Actually,
arm off.
I was actually about to ask Schizo, how do prosthetics work in Mass Effect? Because I don't remember.
I mean, there's prosthetics there, but I think they're like, yeah, kind of like screwed in type of thing.
Oh, okay, so they're implanted. Okay, so you
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to
I don't
pop it
think.
out.
Yeah, I would think you'd like unscrew it.
God, it
Well-
smells musty.
Either way, you know, not having popped my arm off, I do have a prosthetic here. We could just pass that off.
Is it a binary helix?
Schizo, is it? Or is that new tech?
They've been around for a while, so it's possible you could roll
How?
investigation to see if you could see if you could find a brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
And if it is it like the high end good shit that Cerberus would want?
Yeah, like
Ooh.
Or, I don't know,
We would also want to get like the newest shit, right?
All right. Well, I
Or
got a 23.
dependably mass produced. They're kind of a military.
Yeah, they so you look around and you do notice that there is a BH on the forearm side. It's kind of initials there, so it looks like it's binary helix. And from what you remember when you were getting that installed, is that they said that it is at that time top of the line work. So
To answer all of your questions at once, yes.
So it's top of the line. All right.
Yeah, well, it was at the time.
But I want to cut off the
Well-
drywall's arms.
He's trying to make me a Reuben sandwich. You leave him alone.
Ethan raises his hand. How about if
Your
you no? How about if you all distract them and I could find the mainframe and hack that mainframe to get more money?
That's what I was going to say, Ethan. High risk, high reward. We
Yeah.
use these IDs to somehow get into a Cerberus office for some kind of pitch or something like that. And while we're there, we use our location access to get information or money.
I was gonna say, why can't we just do both?
Well, if they get hacked while we're there, I don't think they're going to then give us a bunch of money.
Well, why don't we get the money, hack them, and then run? And I mean, like, we could always have a second team outside setting
I was just-
explosives to create a decoy.
I was about to say, what if we split in two groups? The one's sneaking around doing that, and then the other group's, doing another thing.
That's not a terrible idea. I'm having another thought though for a completely different style of plan, but
Yeah.
if we hack into the binary helix database and we see if they've had any large orders or anything from Cerberus, that means they would have an established relationship, which means we could exploit that established relationship for more trust. And then we could do an Ocean 11 style heist after we get some information on, say, a vault, cache of weapons, artifact, whatever.
That brings up the point that if Binary Helix is operating with Cerberus, we could always inform them that we are aware, blackmail them on top of it. Or we could tell the Citadel and get all their gear and everything confiscated for the Alliance. Because they are actively assisting a terrorist organization.
That's not a terrible idea either, to be honest, but it kind of puts the power back on their table, whereas a hit and run, we have all the cards until it's too late.
Well, I mean, we do that after we deal with Cerberus.
That's actually not
True. I like that. Yeah.
Yes,
Follow-up plan.
cherry on top.
Boys, we play our cards right. We could triple dip this con.
Yeah, and piss off Cerberus big time doing so. I look
That's
on
the
the
funny
Iron
part.
Lady.
That's the
look-
best part. They won't know it's us, though. They'll think it's the binary or the
Yes, but
helix.
once
place.
Binary helix.
But once
Yeah.
we scam them and pull the rug, they'll probably figure out. I kind of want the Iron Lady to figure out it was us, just to know the look on her face, because we pissed her off already.
Well, the who?
The Iron Lady, the leader of Cerberus.
Ah, yes. I'm shaking my head no.
It's the Iron Lady. She's the leader of Cerberus. You're caught up.
Ah,
Yeah, that's literally the entire
I
thing.
thought the elusive man was the leader of Cerberus.
Who?
No, he's fucking dead.
Oh, he died? Okay.
That was like 50 years ago. Are you even on the right planet?
It's
Dude,
more
I
like
don't
5-6 years ago.
I don't even know what
Yeah.
ship we're on right now.
That's like 50 years in Krogan.
Do Krogans only live like 10 years?
I don't know.
I don't know.
He just works here.
Oh shit.
All right, boys. So how do we want to get them? Do we want to pretend to be shareholders, giving them a piece of the company, or do we want to try to sell them a large shipment of bionic arms we don't have?
See, it's tough. It is a tough situation. I would like to do. I don't know.
If they have to see the product before we even get any information, wouldn't that be a big roadblock?
Well, we have
We
the
can-
prototype. We have Castor, or I mean Alex or Joseph.
Look, we can also just get
Who
a bunch
in
of
the Kentucky Fried
bionic.
Fuck do you think I am?
I don't know, man. I just work here.
Who's Alex?
We can get like a dozen bionic arms, put it on a box filled with like fucking packing paper, and pass it off as 50 bionic arms. You know, or show them the product and then say that we'll ship it to them when we receive payment, and then just never ship it to them. We could steal it from Binary Helix and then give it back to Binary Helix, so it's not theft.
Even if it's a little that's true. Well, it's still theft, but more
Well, I mean,
boring
why do we
without
have to
asking.
worry about theft when we're doing it to Cerberus?
Because Cerberus is bad and Binary Helix may not be.
They're
Well,
assisting Cerberus, who's a node.
No, we don't know that.
Oh, I mean, if they are, if we go through their info, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
If they turn out to be, then fuck them. It's fine, but
Yeah, we'll go there and rob them ourselves.
yes, but
I mean, arrest the E CEO.
I mean, even if we get them to agree to meet us at a spot with the credits, like we just did with Arya, then we just fucking betray them, like on the spot violently, and take the credits by force, and then escape. Any of that would work. Or
True.
again, I think the first step here before we even cement a plan should be to see if Binary Helix is in bed with Cerberus. Because that will dictate
Alright.
whether or not we'll add Binary Helix to our target list. Yes?
Didn't Arya say that she looked into it and couldn't see a relationship with Cerberus?
Oh, I just work here.
DM?
She didn't say. She just said that she knows that it's a company that deals with biotics and such. So technically speaking, she doesn't know. She just knows that she's a company. It's a company that may intrigue Cerberus.
All right,
They
Ethan,
look at
use
that.
use these credentials, get into Binary Helix's network, see if you can find them shipping anything to Cerberus locations or shell companies or anything like that.
Ethan just looks at you and nods. All right, I will do so. And then he runs off to a computer room or whatever to research that.
All right, guys. So when we do it, are we going to pretend to be shareholders or pretend to be selling them a bunch of stuff?
I mean, we could pretend to sell them stuff and be like, hey, look, I personally used the product.
Well, sorry, this is just for a meeting to determine whether or not they're working with
Yeah.
Cerberus?
No. Ethan's figuring that out for us right now, and that'll affect our thing. But we can still plan our roles for the con right now while he's figuring that out. I mean, your prosthetic arm could help us sell shares of it too, for like the same reason. Like, hey, I use the product myself.
And, I used more
I-
than one.
I think that we should scratch the shareholders thing only because of who Cerberus is. They're not really Wolf on Wall Street kind of long game investments, I don't believe. I
That's
believe that
true.
The-
They're more of the
The
enslaved
thing,
type.
the thing about a massive criminal enterprise is, though, it accumulates an excess of money that it needs to launder,
that's true. That is very true.
right?
They'll
Right.
need to have lucrative income.
Games like
Yeah,
this, yeah, the elusive man built up Cerberus through relationships like this. Right? Stock is a dependable income in a way, which is very attractive for a criminal organization.
Yes, this is a valid point. Leland, what do you think?
Have you all seen the hit American show Breaking Bad?
Yes?
It's a
Science,
show from
bitch.
Earth. Yes, that's a very fun at a time. Anyways,
Gatorade
We-
me, bitch.
I just look at the fucking Hannah. You've seen Breaking Bad?
That's a
Yeah,
fine
you-
stage play. I remember that.
Hanar television is like thousands of years behind. Like it takes the radio signals a while to get there. So it's that I just watched that.
You're
like, a
seeing
couple
new
years ago.
episodes of Breaking Bad and Walking Dead.
Don't ruin it. I'm only on like the 3rd season.
Oh, you're
Well-
past the worst of it.
well, spoiler: the fried chicken place is a long-term investment and run by criminals.
Oh, for
Who
fuck's
says
sake.
Binary Helix is not?
See, look. See what I'm saying, guys?
My favorite part of
Uh,
that stage play was when they ate breakfast.
What are you? What? What is this Breaking Bad? Why should I know what it is?
I'll give you
It's
my
that
Netflix
stage play where
password.
they eat breakfast.
I'll give
I
you
you
So, it's
realize
about
I
the-
come from Earth, right? So if that TV show was hundreds of thousands of years ago, I would not know this.
It was like 100 years ago.
Yes,
Look, I just work here.
it's a very old show to you, but very new to me. Leland, sorry, but
It's a-
what was the point of the Breaking Bad?
the point of this is Binary Helix is Dos Hermanos, whatever the fuck. They could be under the influence of Cerberus, and we just do not know it. And that
Yes.
is my bet.
Yes, we Chaiwala. No, sorry, Ethan will figure that out shortly.
So I like the shareholder plan, but that is just my opinion.
If they are working with Cerberus and also terrible corporation, then perhaps we should do the shareholder plan with hopes to either steal money or gain enough information and trust to be able to pull off a heist. And if they are not in bed with Cerberus, then we will simply do the sales tactic where we pretend that we are salesmen from Binary Helix.
I think every meeting that we have with them increases the risk. So we should try to make it 1 or 2 meetings.
Well, I mean, do they know who most of you are?
We would use disguises.
And I mean, like, I have successfully infiltrated their operations before.
Exactly.
So have I, but I left no witnesses. I could be willing to help.
Yeah, but the difference is that they're a terrorist organization who are anti-alien. Y'all aren't human.
They will like the money. All right. Money, 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 money.
Cerberus is racist, but Binary Helix has to maintain a good personality and good front for the public. I'm just
Again,
saying, it could work.
I just work here, so.
Also, like, races betray their own for money all the time.
Oh, I'm not saying they don't. I'm just
I mean,
saying I don't know.
That is a good point to bring up. At least something for us to acknowledge. Perhaps when we meet with Cerberus, or if we meet with Cerberus and fake shareholders or salesmen, we will let the humans, Ethan and Joseph here, kind of take a captain position, an elite position above the rest of us.
Fair enough.
We're going to need a separate team for the hackers, too.
So soon Ethan comes back in the room. And he goes, "Yeah, I researched the company Binary Helix, and I don't see any sort of relationship with Cerberus."
All right. Gripple is in deep thought. He looks like he's thinking of something that could, like, a just solid bulletproof idea. And he snaps his finger and he says, "Burn Notice. That's the better show I was thinking about. The Earth show Burn Notice."
God damn it. And then Ethan's like, "Oh yeah, I remember watching that when I was a child."
Yeah, I feel like that's more our speed.
Did you say Burn Notice is better than Breaking Bad?
No, that's not. No. Okay, all right.
You know,
I-
Bruce
so-
Campbell's a really good guy. He just kind of
God,
goes
where
off
the
into
heck
Bruce
is my
Campbell.
sauerkraut. I want my damn Reuben.
You got
Alright.
yourself the turkey club, remember? I'm waiting for the Reuben now.
God damn, you're making me hungry. Okay, so we go into Cerberus. We reach out for a business deal. We'll say that like we have like, hey, we overproduce something, or we need to get these out of the warehouse, or I'm a shady salesman or stockbroker at Binary Helix and I stole these. I'm willing to sell them to you at a discounted price. Meet me here. And then when we get Cerberus there, that person can say, hey, Cerber or Binary Helix has like a slush money fund that they have, with their billions and billions of dollars. I can play some money games there if you give me like 40,000, 80,000 credits and increase that money and give it back to you, and we can make that a consistent, steady deal.
But we'd only be
So,
making out with 80,000 credits?
well, how many credits do we
2
want?
million.
2 million. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you give me 2 million credits. I can increase it to 3 million credits, and we gain their trust. They give us the 2 million, and we piece the fuck out. So,
Classic doubling money. I like it.
in like burn notice or leverage, they would do a smaller amount, like show that we can take 500 credits from Cerberus and turn it into 10,000 credits from Binary Helix, right? All in legitimate money. And we figure out how to do that in a small amount with some kind of trickery. And then once they trust us, they give us the big amount of money and we make out like bandits or shoot them in the face and then make out like bandits.
Yes. I like this.
This will be a better
Yeah.
heist than the train heist in season 5. Spoiler.
That poor child.
I need to rewatch Breaking Bad. I've forgotten most of it.
I am watching it right now, so please be easy on the spoilers.
Oh shoot! Sorry, that's my bad. I thought it was in character.
No. So far, you haven't spoiled anything I haven't seen yet, but just
Yeah, no. Even though
Okay.
it's like a fucking 12-year-old show.
like I
We-
I mean, I
we
didn't know
respect
about the
that around
train,
here.
but like
Yeah, it's not that big of a spoiler.
nothing after season 3.
Okay.
So you see the part where he breaks bad, then he Walters his white all over the place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, you see the part about the hubris of man being his own downfall, right?
I thought that was obvious.
Yeah, okay.
He Walters is white, and Jesse comes in and goes, "Science, bitch."
And he Pinkmans all over the place.
Oh, and
Well,
then
yeah.
he's like, we gotta cook.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking of the way to get the most money out of these bastards. The doubling money scam is a classic. It is a good one. Building a little bit of rapport, a little bit of trust is grand.
Okay. Is that the? I thought there was going to be a but at the end of that.
No, but
Okay.
like both are risky. Both the fake salesman and fake shareholders is risky because they might not want to buy anything. What if we split into teams of call center-esque scams?
Okay, I have a caveat to add to that. If we're gonna be infiltrating a server or space, why don't we plan to sabotage it whilst we're there? Make that like a secondary objective.
Well, do we want to try and make these meetings happen inside a Cerberus base? That's a lot more risky.
It is, yeah, but I mean, if we're gonna be doing it in their base, we could always, like I said, plant explosives and plan a, sabotage.
Oh yeah, blow it up on the way out, kind of
Yeah,
I'll plant a toilet knife. That'll
And-
fuck someone up.
and I mean, we have 2 people. Well, yeah, we got 2 people plus a droid that could go invisible. And on top of that, I can make us like improvised explosives to do the job. Let alone, you know, I might know a guy who might be willing to front me some gear on the condition I pay him back. I just am not sure how that would work. But
Could
yeah.
we hide the explosives in the robot arms that we're pretending to sell them?
That we could attempt to do that, yeah. The issue with that though is if they have a mechanic who's inspects them, it'll be pretty obvious to a trained eye. But what I was thinking was we store explosives in the bags that we are carrying the robot arms. You know, that way, you know, we can hide them in there, and then while we're like walking around, assuming we don't have an escort or we have a third party, second party, whatever, sneak off and do that. Assuming they don't draw any attention to themselves, we should be able to plant explosives in key areas. And if we do put the explosives in the attachments, I mean, we might be able to take out some personnel too. But
Yeah.
like I was
Yeah.
saying, that's all very high risk.
Okay, we need to make sure that they don't have explosive detectors at whatever facility we're going to.
Oh yeah, that too.
No, but all of this could work. All of this could work. Okay.
What we could also do is our droids. We could actually open them up, and if there's enough space inside of them, we might be able to smuggle additional explosives inside of them. Yeah.
All right.
The issue though
Okay.
is if it goes sideways and they get shot and they're close to one of us. Just to put it lightly, our ass is grass.
Yeah, that is always the caveat in explosives plans. All right, guys, we're gonna vote on it right now. Raise your hand for selling stock or selling a massive amount of tech arms. Right? Who says we sell them stock?
I
Trevor
think
would
we
raise
should
his
go.
hand.
Yeah, I think we should go for stock. I'll raise my tentacle.
All right.
As much as I don't
Who
want to go blowing
votes?
stuff up.
Which
Who
option
votes?
lets me kill the most people?
The explosives.
Preferably
Whatever, you
no
can't
one
kill anybody,
dies
man. I watch you play Bloodborne.
until we have the money and we are off planet. This is a scam and infiltration mission. This is Scam Squad.
So we're not
Scam
going to be
squad.
killing anyone.
I'm not saying that like one or two people won't be taken out here or there, but ideally, the whole point of a scam is they don't even realize they've been scammed until like days later when we're long gone.
And
Right? Imagine how mad they'll be knowing that we smiled and shook hands and walked out with their money and they opened the door for us.
And if this plan does work, and we do indeed get in a position where Cerberus trusts us enough to garner some information, finances, whatever, we could get more insight on a possible heist, hit job, assassination, whatever. Whereas doing the sales tactic will not get us that rapport.
But
They'll
even
see us as
the
salesmen. This is actually building trust
yeah.
and getting us in a position with Cerberus where we can extract information from them
Well,
that they won't realize is useful to us.
yeah, but it'll only like work for like one meeting because they're going to give us the money, the big sum of money, and then we're disappearing and never seeing them again. So they'll know that we're scam artists.
Look, if I don't get to kill anyone, I'm just going to forfeit my vote to Opold.
I can promise you'll get to kill at least one person.
That's not enough. I forfeit my vote to Opal.
I mean,
Okay,
I don't really
we'll go
care
to
either
some.
way. I just want you to
We'll
know
go.
I'm not a.
We'll go to some fighting pits afterwards. You can kill some people there.
Or yeah, we're gonna stop off at some random planet and just start shooting people, you know?
Yeah, that.
Happy Thano.
I mean, if you want, we can just find a fucking Cerberus surplus, like, military holding place again and just fucking snipe out a bunch of them.
Yeah.
That would be satisfying.
After the fact kind of thing, like we're going home.
Yeah,
Let's
like a
just stop at the
celebration.
Cerberus base and just kill a couple guys.
It's like getting ice cream on the way
Yeah.
home.
That's you don't have to
I-
put it down.
I just want to say, I really could care less what we do. I just want it to be known I am not a good salesperson.
Really? You?
All right, I say shady stock seller. That's what we do. So what's the final tally on these votes? Who was all for selling stock? How many people? One,
I
me,
Me too. So
2, 3,
Oh, like 4, I think, at least.
4.
because I
All right, so that's
Fire's vote as well.
yeah. So that's majority, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Look-
So we're gonna
look, I
pretend to
just
be
work here.
stockbrokers. So we're gonna pretend to be stockbrokers. Okay. Okay. So we need someone here needs to pretend to be some shady, like accountant or stockbroker or something at Helix Binary, bump into a Cerberus guy, and try to like get him in on this. Do y'all think we could do that?
Does that person have to be human?
Not necessarily. It might even be bold if it's not a human.
yeah,
I could-
maybe it's like a
Yeah, like so crazy it just might work.
I could attempt it if anyone else wants to step in first. I'll do it if anyone
Nah,
else
man.
is. That's what I'm saying.
Sounds like you got it.
yeah. Let the new recruit take the reins.
Hasn't Leland been here since the beginning?
Newest recruit.
No.
No, he's not.
Are you sure?
I'm not the newest.
I mean, you were hired literally a day before me.
Well, there we go.
No, Leland's been here the whole time, hasn't he?
No. Nobody
Again,
will.
I just want to put this out here. I really don't care what we do.
I think the
Yeah, we're doing the stockbroker thing.
I think most of the beginning is Opal high on morphine, so he kind of lost track of time.
And also, Leland is so quiet. I thought he was there.
He's like Thado.
Maybe I shouldn't be trusting him so much.
No,
Just see me
definitely
up.
not.
You just see me uncloak behind you, hopefully and scare you.
Ah, yes.
My
Can you
God,
go
you're
watch
that, you're that high you didn't even notice.
Oh, I just, long-term memory issues. I'm a very short-term. I know.
Torb.
What?
You said Torb. It's short Terb. Terb.
So I couldn't hear you with all the snot coming out of your nose.
No, you see, that's the issue. That's why I sound like this. Because the explosion actually destroyed some of my nasal cavities.
We live in a.
I'm sorry.
free
I'm sorry.
country.
What?
Scientific.
I'm sorry. What?
Get your nasal cavities fixed.
I get.
I'm sure Opal has some red sands he could use as medicinal purposes.
Why don't we cut off his
I'm-
nose and then go to Binary Helix to get a new nose?
No, the
Like,
arm
I'm
is
not
fine.
thinking- You really seem to want to chop off something off of somebody.
No. I'm
Alright.
just saying, if it's going to happen, I have a machete.
Oh, I appreciate your concern, but I would rather you not chop off my nose.
Even if it would make your face, if it would fix like the face issue you got.
I don't understand what you're saying. What's wrong with my face?
Oh, nothing, bud. You're great.
A lot. A
Mhm.
lot.
Okay, so we need to get you a fancy suit. We need to get you a douchebag haircut. You need to look like you have a drinking problem and a Red Sands problem.
Wait, who?
You. No, new guy.
I'll let him
Other
take the
new
reins on
guy.
this. I'll let him take the reins on this if he wants it.
Oh, you say Red
No,
Sands
he-
addiction?
He doesn't even know where he is right now. He's talking about the Lucid
Hey.
Man.
So, Leland, you're going to do it, right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. We need to fly to a planet with a strip mall.
Yeah, like an outlet center planet.
Yeah. Someplace where we'll get them something nice, something brand name, and get it tailored. That's the key. And we'll swap out the label on the suit too, for a nice label.
All right, well, if the plan's all settled and figured out, I'm going to go watch some Breaking Bad until we get there.
All right. Ethan, we need to be able to convince them that we can take money and turn it into more money. We need to be able to give them a payment directly from Binary Helix. That's about 1,000 credits. Do you think that you could hack your way into doing that with these credentials?
Yeah, I think Ethan nods and says, "Yeah, I think it should be done with these credentials. Just need to make some,
Yeah.
spoofs here and there, and it should be fine."
Yeah. It can be dirty, doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to work enough so that they see the transaction as legitimate and they trust us enough to give us more money.
All right, consider it done.
All right, I pick up a glass of scotch and I'll put on a trench coat. All right. If we want to go to their base, we need a hacker team too. That's not Ethan, because Ethan needs to be here on the ship doing the financial thing. So, who's our infiltration team that's gonna get into Cerberus's network while we're there?
Yeah, that's important there.
I should write this shit down, probably.
I mean, we have several people who are like relatively good at stealth or infiltration.
Upon second thought, I think I might be more of use to our second team for this mission. Can I take backsies?
No take backs.
You don't want to be the face anymore?
I think it'd be more useful on the other team.
Hacking team.
And it has to be a human, correct?
It doesn't have to.
The human would be more convincing.
Yes, I agree.
All right, I'll stick to the face.
Well, Joseph, I know you said that your diplomacy skills are not great.
Yes, I'm not that good at being the diplomancer.
How are you at being an asshole?
Everyone's got to be good at that.
Because we could be a team, and you could be the quote-unquote brain, and I could be the face, and we could act like I'm your subordinate, and you can be like racist towards me, so they are even more convinced. But I will carry the discussions and whatnot.
So I got a question for you. Why do I have to be racist?
Because they're racist. Not even outwardly, just hints of it, and I'm sure they would appreciate it.
I do not feel comfortable doing that.
Wow. Leave it to a human.
Well, I don't want to,
I mean, I could do it.
You don't even need to do the whole racism bit. My point is that if you act like you're my superior and that you're delegating the discussions to me, then I can be the face without losing the charm of having a human, as the leader.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm fine with accompanying you and like making it seem like you're you're the talker, right? I just didn't want to, be put in the position to, you know,
Be racist.
If he
yeah.
hasn't got the backbone to do it, I'll do it.
Oh,
I'll be
fuck yeah.
racist. I hate everybody. Right? I hate Opal and Nathaniel just as much the same.
What the hell did I do?
I don't know, but he did just say he hates everybody, so
That's what being racist is, right?
I don't know.
Spacist? I only knew
Well-
one spacist and his name was Castor, so.
Yeah, I'm confused. Like, why are you asking me? I have no fucking clue.
I could be like this entity who hates other Krogans and is like all about money. And also a racist.
Yes, but they won't appreciate you because you're a Krogan.
Oh shit.
But if I don't appreciate other Krogans, we'll have that neutral ground.
Oh, like an Uncle Krogan.
Yeah. Like, I'll be like, hey, I enslave Krogans too. And they'll like, oh, yeah, yeah. And they'll nod their heads. Like, oh, he's one of us. Maybe?
I just. Oh, okay.
Look, do you want to do it? Do you think you can do it?
I will.
Because
do
it's
it.
about confidence. Okay.
I mean, I'll do it. I just don't want to, yell at Opal. I mean, he has threatened me a few times, but he seems just mistrustful of humans from previous experiences, which is understandable.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
just reflect that attitude back to him. Can-
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of something to say. Give me a second.
Okay.
You're tall and squidgy looking.
Okay. Okay. All right. We're gonna try something else. Okay. I hand him a pin, and I say, "Sell me that pin."
Oh, I thought you wanted me to be rude to Opal. Okay, I mean, so this pin is actually quite useful.
Sell me this pin while being rude to Opal.
No, get me to sell him that pen while you're being rude to me.
Tell me how buying this pin will help me kill Opal faster.
Oh, well, if you just take the pin and you stab right here as I point with my finger.
Does it have special stabbing technology? Sell me it.
Well, look, you asked me how to kill him, not how to, Look,
Oh,
man,
boy.
I just work here.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. We'll come back to the face later. Who's going to be our hackers? They need muscle with them too.
I was gonna say I'm also quite adept at hacking. Actually, I'm really good at. I'm
Oh,
actually.
yeah, you're really good, huh?
I'm really good at accessing data that was intended to be deleted, or like I'm good at accessing equipment that has like if they wipe a drive, I could probably still get information, like something off of it.
Guys, he's so good at finding porn people thought they deleted.
I mean,
He's
I
so
am
good
naturally
at
good
it.
at it. I am natural. Look at the chat. I am naturally good at it.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I'll be the fucking face.
Yes, you could be rude to Opal.
Motherfucker. Alright. I'll go in there. I'm a desperate fucking Turian's fucking piece of shit, and I need fucking money, and I don't care who it comes from. I know these scumbags want money, and they're not gonna care that I'm a Turian. Alright? Transaction. It's gonna be beneficial to both of us. Okay, so who's on the hacking team?
All right. So
Probably me.
what I could tell, it would be Thano, Leland, Yosef, question mark.
Yeah, I would assume I'm on the hacking team.
Ethan will stay in the ship to things.
Does that leave anyone left out? Maybe we need somebody coordinating on the ship.
Well, Ethan will be on the ship as you request, and then that means Opal, you, Strebby, and that are available. Do whatever. I guess they would show up with you as the face of the binary helix.
Yeah, how many people?
So it's you, Strebby, and Opal as the face, right? And then Yosef, Thano, and Leland, and Ethan will be staying back in the ship to deal with the hacking stuff.
Yeah, so all the humans will be doing the stealth, and all the aliens will be doing the...
exactly.
Perfect. Okay, all right. I love our plan. It's fucking great.
Okay.
This is Will Smith saying, "I'm sorry, Chief. You want me to get into the Ku Klux Klan uniform to get into the Ku Klux Klan rally? Are you sure about that, sir?"
Oh yes, I saw that episode of Bad Boys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, him and his partner both went undercover in the in the Klan.
Yeah, that's Bad Boys too. That's how the movie opens. It's
Yeah,
Klan rally,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then Will Smith is in one of them.
Yeah,
That's pretty funny.
5 minutes before, he was like, "Is that what you really?"
So let me think here. So we have an established team. Ethan will stay in the ship and deal with his
Yes.
hacking thing, but the inside will be you, Strebby, and Opal as the face, and Yosef, Leland, and Thana will be the hacker group. That's from what I understand so far, right? That's what we got.
Yep.
Okay. So let me think here. Now we can fast forward. We could, get your suits or whatever you want to wear to represent Binary Helix. And then you would land at this facility and we could go from there. We could fast forward and go from there.
I would like to try to make contact with somebody from Cerberus outside of work. Make it seem like a natural, I just bumped into him kind of thing.
Okay.
So if we're doing the time skip, I want a suit, but I'm going to spill alcohol on it and have it cleaned. So I look a little bit desperate and shoddy.
Okay.
I need Turian face paint and prosthetics and shit. Actually, we all do. We all need something to change our appearance slightly.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I reach out to my guys in CSEC, and I say, what's a fucking tell me a guy who is a Cerberus guy, but you can't prove it, and tell me what bars he hangs out at.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say that after you get all of the suit and stuff, you get a message from a CSEC buddy that basically explains that there is one guy that looks kind of shady that hangs out at this location, and he's not there all the time, but he knows that something is up. It might be Cerberus by the way he was acting and stuff, but obviously he can't prove it. So he said that there is a location at the Citadel you could try to bump into and talk to him. and he tells you, the bar, and it's called Afterlife, and you just basically you could find this guy, and he tells you the description of the guy.
What's the guy's name?
It's gonna be. Hold on, I wrote that down actually. Where is he?
His name is Hugh Drips.
Yeah.
He takes huge rips off his vape pen.
Oh, fucking vape god.
It is Dixie Normals.
That's a cool name.
Name is it's gonna be Kosar Klaus. Yeah.
Klaus.
Yeah. Klaus.
All right, Strebby, Opal, put on your business suits and then loosen them up a bit. Make it look like we just got off work. We're gonna go blow off steam and look really stressed out at this bar.
Yes, yes.
10-4.
Hey.
This
All right.
guy.
I mean, I know
What's
it would
up?
stress you out.
That we're in the bar with the Cerberus guy.
Yeah, just think about that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Opal, buddy. Red
Yeah.
Sands.
Oh, yes.
We
as
got to
much
get
as you
into
want.
character. Of course. Method acting. Strebby, get in here.
No.
Trevi,
I-
get
I-
in
I-
here.
I'm not triggered by Cerberus. I'm triggered by casters.
Yeah. Red Sands, though.
Yeah, as much as you want.
All right.
Thano, my
I
finest
imagine-
box of drugs, please.
I imagine we just do them off your tentacles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Shelby wouldn't care. Just whoop.
You just see me coming back with a little box, me like, your recreational activities.
Yes.
All right, so you get all Red Sands up, and you're walking towards this bar.
Hacker team, y'all want to see if while we're doing this, y'all can slip a bug on him or hack his phone once he leaves?
I mean, if we want to hack his stuff, we need to be able to get access to it. But yes, we could attempt.
Is
Okay.
it on his body?
His Omni tool,
Okay, I can.
which is on his arm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you all
The
are.
three of us will go in. Is he in there?
Yeah. Eventually, you walk in and you notice there's this guy kind of slouching, talking. He's saying like, "Oh man, what am I dealing with?" He's just talking random shit. He's kind of drunk.
All right. I sway in my step, and I pull up the chair right next to him,
Mhm.
and I say, "Fucking buddy, you and me, fucking both." And I look at the bartender and I say, 4 scotches. And I get one for me and my buddies and him.
Okay. He poured a scotch and handed it over to everyone, and then Klaus is like, "Cheers!" And then he's like, downs the scotch,
Mm-hmm.
and he's
Me too. I do it one big old gulp like I need it.
So he looks at.
Also, there's like a stain of Red Sands on my nose.
Okay. All right. He looks at you and he's like, "Oh man, what a day," And he kind of looks at your nose. Man, got a little something there. What did you get?
What?
Yeah, look at
Hey,
right
hey,
there.
look, man, just back off, all right? So I pretend like I'm like, yeah, make him think it's his idea.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. And he just looks at the bartender. Man, I don't know, man. I thought he had something. Bartender kind of shrugs. He's like not giving a fuck. Like, all right, well,
All right, I'll wipe my nose.
Okay. And he looks at the party, man. Well, Jesus Christ, some jobs are just crazy and some jobs are just tough. I need a vacation, man. And he's like kind of like wobbly, woozy looking.
I say, you and me both, dude. Let me tell you what my job. I'm not supposed to tell anybody this, but it's fucking dumb. Okay.
He scooches closer.
All right. Binary Helix is such a massive company that it has its own internal stock market where different departments will bet on or take stock out and what they need, like futures and things like that. It's such a massive business, it has to be its own economy, right? My job is to be a stockbroker for that internal market.
Don't
What?
tell
Hey,
him all
hey,
that.
hey,
Don't know.
who
That's
gives
our
a shit?
secret.
We're all gonna get fired tomorrow because we don't
Yeah.
have the fucking money, man. Okay, we took too much for the, and I rub my nose.
Secrets are too good for him. Come on.
He's like looking
No,
around,
man.
like looking to see if anybody's watching. I mean, really, huh?
Look, man, I know that we figured it out last time how to turn it into more money, but we can't do that again, man. We'll get caught.
Hmm.
Here's
Oh.
to the 5 years going down the drain because we're fired tomorrow.
Oh, buddies. Oh, God.
Look,
I say, dude, my job is just to take fucking money from the different executives and stuff there, play financial games with it, and turn it into bigger piles of money. I just look at spreadsheets all day. It's fucking pointless.
oh yeah, I feel that. I mean, there's bound to be some opportunities out there, right? You know,
I mean, no, see, because there's nothing in it for me. I trade all of that money, and I get nothing for it, right? Like, I trade so much money,
you
so
don't even get
much,
any
even
type
just a
of
percentage
commission.
of it. No, man.
Oh wow.
No, after the war, all the good jobs went away. There's so many people that need them.
Holy shit. Oh. And he's like, God, and he tries to get up, but then he's like, nope, too much, and he just sits back down.
Whoa, buddy, sit down.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, get this man a future tonic water and lime, please.
hey, Gripple.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we need you to if he doesn't have a phone, we need to get access to his Omni tool. So, either get him
Oh.
liquored up or
When
club him.
Could it be
when
a-
he stumbles,
Yeah.
as a group, can we try to remove his Omni tool or his phone?
Sure, I would say that he stumbles a bit, and you just grab a hold of his arm. Roll. I don't know, sleight of hand. Is that a thing, right? With advantage,
Mhm.
whoever wants to.
I like
I-
kick his
yeah.
stool out underneath from him, like as an accident. I'm
Okay.
kicking him like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. He'll fall down.
Yeah, do sleight of hand with advantage.
Was Leland getting his Omni tool or? Oh yeah, because
My sleight of-
you guys.
Yeah, out of Strub, Opal, and Grippled, my sleight of hand is +2.
Oh yeah, that makes sense because you're closer.
Well, no. Does anyone
Oh,
have
yeah,
higher
yeah,
sleight
yeah.
of hand than that?
Mine would be 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, it's gotta be you.
Okay.
Sleight of hand plus. Is it Dex +7?
Yeah, that's what it is. You basically rolled what that is, but yeah. With Strebby, go ahead and roll with advantage.
I'm helping him up after I kick the stool down.
There you go. All right. So you pretty much after you did that act, and he's too drunk to tell, but you quickly took the Omni tool, and then I would say with the sleight of hand of, I mean, Leland and all of them are nearby, right? So with Leland,
Yeah, they're outside the bar.
right. So that's the thing. You all hacker team is like kind of outside the bar. So you did take the Omni tool, and he didn't really care. So Klaus is just kind of stumbling and wobbling and stuff. He's like, man, what? Some of these business, corporations are just fucking assholes, And he's like all mumbling
Buddy.
and shit.
Buddy, tell me about your day. Like, sit down. Don't go anywhere. You're all good for a while.
Yeah, you're right. You know, he drinks the tonic and water. He's like, yeah. You know, I try to be, a good representative of this company, so forth. And he goes on rambling about how he doesn't get promoted when he did all this work, blah blah blah. And the Omni tool right now it's deactivated, but obviously turn it on when somebody gets a
Yeah.
hold of it. So
Yeah, it's got to be their turn, so
Yeah.
they can do whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we're sitting outside and you guys got the Omni tool, wait, isn't Leland in there with you?
He is.
No.
No, he's not.
Oh,
He's
okay.
there. He's outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I thought it was established that you were all like separate. So
Okay.
Yeah, y'all could just come in and take it from us. Do a
Yeah.
stealth handoff.
yeah.
Yeah, like
I-
Stubby would walk away and be like, Klaus, Jim, Ernie, it was good seeing you guys. Later. And just walk away.
And yeah.
Okay, bud.
Yeah. So Strebby hands off to
Yeah.
the fucking Leland because Leland rolled a sleight of hand. That's fine. He doesn't notice. He's still kind of bummed out about how he's not getting a promotion.
I said, hey, buddy, promotions are all about achieving goals. So what do they want from you?
Look, man, I did all this work, right? Basically logistics, right? I go to one place to another, made sure this delivery goes well, blah, 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 and he just goes on a tangent. And so with the hacking team, you can. What do you want to do with that Omni tool? Do you want to do something with it, or do you want to go somewhere else to play with it? What do you want to do?
I mean, I'd assume that we would like step outside and
Hack it, because we need to put it back on him
because
before
Yeah.
he
brought
leaves.
his Opal would have brought his Mercedes, right? That we had sitting in our hangar. It's a
Lamborghini.
Mercedes, right? Lamborghini.
Oh, hey, by the way, we're all wearing cool sunglasses, just for the record.
Yeah, even though it's like dark in the bar, I'm still wearing the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll say, yeah, you can go outside somewhere, like probably buy his car or whatever, mess with the Omni tool. So I would just suggest somebody who has like the highest electronics roll, to see if you could plant something.
Are you talking to the stealth team, or
Yeah, the hacker, the stealth.
that would probably be me?
Probably.
So you you tinker it for a bit,
Jesus
but
fucking Christ!
you it's kind of like how you brick an iPhone. Nothing's responding now.
I think it's fucked.
Pass
Hand
it
it
to
over.
fucking Joseph. He's got special fucking. Ornaments to yelling that over the radio.
I just hand it to him, like, yeah.
So after doing a firmware reset, you went through and said, "Oh yeah, here we go. Let's go ahead and install this sort of bug tracker thing," and did so with expertise.
Right, so you do this, you turn here, you twist this knob, you pray to this god, you slap this subbitch right here, and then bada big, bada bang, you got your tracker.
All right, so
Well-
that is established. So
All right, get it back to us.
Hey, Krogan, you forgot your wallet inside. You should go deliver some goods.
he hands you the Omni tool, Strevy.
Job there, Joseph. I mean, random stranger I never met.
I'm gonna shake my head.
I'm gonna stroll off doing like that fucking strut where it's like whistling, whether my arms back and forth.
Oh, hell yeah, being all inconspicuous.
Yeah. And I'd just do the same thing again. I'd literally walk up and kick his stool down.
Oh my gosh.
Like, oh my god, I drank too much, and I'm gonna put the tool back on. I'm like slipping on.
All right, roll sleight of hand again. Oh well, it
I
is.
hugged
All
the
over
guy.
to, like,
I
slow
hug the
motion
guy
fall.
to assist and give him advantage.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the roll?
Sleight of hand with advantage. Okay. So you did it with ease. He didn't seem phased at the fact that there was a stool that got kicked out of under him, and he's like,
Not once, not twice.
Yeah.
Now 3 times.
he's like, man, what the fuck?
I whisper into my earpiece, Ethan, let us know when you're receiving a transmission.
Ethan go over the earpiece is like, understood. It should be here in a minute.
All right, make a copy of all of his communications. I
And
say to the guy,
also- Oh, was that? Go ahead for me.
Yeah.
Oh, and also try to get any access codes and all that stuff, like whatever we can get our hands on.
Okay.
Hey, find out what his deal is, like what his cover story, what he does every day is. Hey, Ethan, do your fucking job.
Yeah, we don't pay you for nothing.
We even pay
Don't-
Ethan?
You don't pay me at all.
Yeah, don't forget it.
I think we've paid you in a very significant way.
Yeah, by pointing a gun at my wife. Let me go ahead and go through.
Second chance at life, motherfucker.
And she was in the room for us to point it at her. You're welcome.
Yeah, without us, we wouldn't be able to point it at her.
So
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
killed you,
Wow,
your
so
wife,
thoughtful,
you-
so morale-like. And he continues rambling on while he's going through the system.
All right,
Well,
I
from
turn
the
back to the
guys.
guy. And I say, buddy, I think this must be fate's aligning because I think, and I'm super fucking drunk because I've just been plying them with drinks the whole time.
Hmm.
I say, we might be able to help each other out here and help each other keep our fucking jobs. Okay?
Yeah, well, how do you
You
promote?
want to
Yeah.
know? What you want to know how you get a promotion? You bring a bunch of money in, say that you did logistics, or that you made efficiency upgrades in the supply line, or what the fuck ever.
yeah,
But
you're
really,
right.
it's just me gaming my eternal stocks for you and giving it to you. And then you give me back, a piece of it. But then I look good because I'm getting money into our system and then out of our system, which is all they fucking want.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But this is even more secure than like stock Citadel bonds, bro. Like, oh my fucking god, dog. And I pour some red sands out onto the bar top and do it.
Bartender shrugs, whatever.
No,
I'll
my
just say
job.
you made enough.
He's like, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe stock exchange is good. What?
Yeah. Oh, hey, dude, bro, dog. I gotta bounce, but like, I'll send you an invite, and I can come over. I can show you that this works, man. No problem at all. Okay, I'll send you an invite with my Omni tool,
Oh, yeah.
and you'll receive it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you keep this for yourself, and I leave him a baggie of red sands.
Oh, all right. That's far out. Uh-huh.
And I turn around to my friends and I say, guys, if this guy comes through for us, we could keep our jobs.
He's like, opening the baggie of red sands, just take a little sniff. Oh, that's the stuff.
I don't know if
Keep
this
our
guy's gonna be the
jobs.
savior that we be neat, but I don't even know if we should have told him all this. You just gave him the keys to the kingdom.
Everything I just told him is a complete lie.
No, is he not listening to us right now?
Oh, he's sniffing red sands right now.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make him think like, oh, we just gave him something great and I'm all distraught about it because it's so great and why did we give it to him?
We have no other choice, man. It's this or pack our desk tomorrow. And then no more Red Sands parties. No more strippers at the company parties. No more of any of the things that we get to do because no one pays attention to us, okay?
I'm gonna look over at Thano. Wait, we get strippers.
And
Also, did they realize they left their mic on?
Ethan goes through the earpieces. All right, I got info here. I do have some information from this Omni tool.
All right. We're leaving the bar and heading back to the ship.
Yep.
Okay. We're all walking in fucking slow motion while Ethan gives us the download.
Okay. So while y'all are walking, so he explains that the facility is what Arya gave us, of course, but there are a few things. There are biometrics. There are there's different firewalls to go through. So the hacker team should be on point with that. I don't know the like defenses on that. It could range from a simple shutdown, or maybe some alarm, or some sort of deactivation of the computer itself, or maybe even the self-destruct tool. I don't know, but from what this information tells me, there are the access codes to get into this place changes every 4 hours. So they did up the security for this facility. But from what I see is that the facility has a ton of money too. So if we were to hack this successfully, then we would have a lot of money. At least whatever.
Yeah. Well, hopefully our friend just lets us into the facility tomorrow, and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye out on that.
Ethan, can you find a way for the hacker team to get into the facility? Or do we need to find some way to bring them in with us?
He looks at the data. I mean, there's a couple of ways. I mean, we could, I could try to make some fake credentials or something for to access the inner area of where the computer terminals are. But that would be kind of difficult because like I said, there's biometrics and all that. And it's probably better if a human access this terminal, obviously, so that they're a little more trusting. But yeah, it's possible.
Okay. I guess we got nothing to do now except make plans and wait for our guy to reach out to us.
Mm-hmm.
And when I sent him the invite, it's gonna remind him 3 times tomorrow that he wanted to have this meeting with us at this facility.
Okay. All right. So
I use a Google Calendar. It's super annoying.
Yeah. So in that case, yeah, everyone. It'll be the next day. Everyone could get long rests if you want to, if you haven't done it yet by this time, because it's the next day and everybody is in the ship. And eventually there's an email back, Ripple, obviously from the contact, Klaus, and he's like, "Oh, I remember you. Yeah, we could set up something. We could talk. Maybe the superiors will be interested on making an investment. I'll put in a good word for you, and I'll let you know if it's good to go."
Oh yeah, man. Hey, remember our jobs are on the line, so the sooner the better. We'd be willing to show you a demonstration of this today.
And he goes, and he replies back and says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go there now, and at least email my superiors on my way over there, and we should be okay."
Tight. Okay. Everybody needs to get ready.
All right, so we'll fast forward to that. To get to this facility, it'll be about 3-4 hour flight, and you'll end up at this system with this planet that has the financial facility.
Is it a Cerberus facility?
Yeah, it's definitely a Cerberus facility.
Okay.
Leland's a time traveler. It said it took as long as 50 minutes ago.
It is.
Is it that for me, or is that just...
No, that says it for
Oh,
me too.
I don't
It
know.
says
That's weird.
Joseph's a minute. Mine's 20 seconds. His is 58 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's weird.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I think it's supposed to be seconds.
Yeah, it's supposed. I don't know. That's weird. But yeah, the so yeah, it's gonna be a 3-4 hour flight. And you get an email confirmation saying from Klaus that we can go ahead and set up a meeting in this facility. The one that you're heading to. Anyways, he gives you the coordinates. So it matches what Arya gave you. And we'll talk with somebody there, at least with Klaus, and set up something, and we'll get you over there. Sure, blah, blah, blah. Okay. You all should be here in a second. I'm making sure everyone has vision. Yep. Okay. And activate.
I just realized I should ask Mason for better armor if we're going to be doing this kind of work. I'm still rocking just the stock uniform that we were given.
You're just talking to the group while you're landing. Yeah, we should probably get some armor.
Actually, so that you blend in, you should probably take off your armor.
Oh yeah, no, I will blend in, but I'm just saying for when we get into known combat scenarios, it might be useful to have better armor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so go ahead and split you up here. Leanne.
I'm getting called upstairs. I gotta quickly go deal with something.
Okay. Leland, Joseph, and Thano. There you go. Okay. So we'll go ahead and represent this guy as Klaus. So as you arrive and you see Klaus, he's standing out here in front of the door, waiting for y'all to show up. Obviously, I'm assuming that the stealth team is staying back until it's clear.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Remember, guys, act surprised that it's a Cerberus facility, but we're desperate. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right. So Klaus shows up at the front door. Oh yes, what's up, buddies? We got some business to talk.
I say, yeah, man, yeah.
What's the matter?
The nice facility you got here.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. You probably didn't know. Yeah. Look, I'm just logistics. They just assigned me to deliver things.
Man? Let's make some money. That's all. That's it. And I extend my hand and I put on a friendly smile.
Okay. He extends his hand. Shakes hands and he nods. He's like, "All right, good. It's just awkward. I forgot to mention this, but I was kind of drunk, as you could tell.
Yeah, we all got to work for someone, right?
Yeah, exactly. So let's go ahead and walk in here. Go on, follow on through, and he like motions you all to go in front of the door here. And you
Okay.
go into the reception area. And then he's like, "All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I've already talked to some people. We're gonna go to a meeting room, and get this party rolling. They are very interested on, especially since it's binary helix. We didn't. They said that we didn't have any sort of business dealings with them, so this is exciting. And
Yes. Yes, and this can be as under the table or as semi-official as you want. You know, these internal markets, we don't really have to report them outside of the company, and they just really care about getting money on the books.
perfect. Yeah. That shouldn't be a
Yeah.
problem with the Cerberus here. And as you walk through, you notice there's like security cameras everywhere. Guards are just posted up, walking back and forth. But they acknowledge that you are permitted in here because obviously this was a planned setup here. So like, all right, follow me,
Hmm.
and then you all are going.
Opal just
Yeah.
has like hipster glasses on and has his face in a tablet and is just fucking spewing buzzwords. He's like, no, if it dips on the blockchain, then we're gonna have to get it back to a bull market before it's a bear market. And if we hit the merge before the buyback, we can get capitalization and avoid capital gains on our comic stocks. That's a current ratio. See, you don't want to get dinged for day trading, but if we do our debt to equality ratio, and I'm just going on.
God damn it.
Perfect.
All right.
Gripple is wearing. What's up?
I just imagine he did all that and forgot to turn his comms off.
Yeah.
Gripple is wearing his like best, slimmest suit, and he even oiled his horns to give him that greasy Wall Street trader look.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So see here. Okay. So you all are in this conference room, and you see this other gentleman here. You walk in to this conference room. He's like, "Oh yes, I'm expecting you. Please take a seat."
All right. And the con we're playing is that basically whatever they give us, we can increase it by a quarter consistently. So if I ever feed y'all numbers, just increase them by a quarter. Okay. All right. So I start the presentation. I say, all right, we are backroom accountants from Binary Helix. We're very happy to be here with you all today. We're going to just get right down into it. I'm sure that Klaus has explained what we do. We manipulate Binary Helix's internal market in order to provide returns for the people that participate in that and to keep money and supplies flowing through the company. Now, because these things are all internal, it's very easy to get a desired output from this. So if you would like to transfer 500 credits into this account on the Binary Helix internal market, how much will that increase it by? And I look at Strebby.
I'm gonna like grab Opal's tablet for a second and start just like wishing his finger around. 25 to 30% increases.
Really?
25 to 30%. So your 500 credits turn into 750 credits. And the more higher you go, the bigger the return on that is. Now, what I'm going to do is use my insider knowledge to put your investments on the parts of the company that I know are on the up and up. Okay, I do this for my bosses and stuff all the time. It's not going to look shady. It's an unregulated market. Okay? So if you would like, I turn around a little laptop and I've already created like a profile for them.
Yeah.
They would just need to put the money in, wait like a few minutes, and then they can check it and cash out.
Okay. So he looks at the information there and he nods. He's like, "All right, well, let's see what we got here." He's kind of reading through everything. And during that time, the stealth team, you notice like the door is, everybody is in, and I'm sure that you probably know that there is some sort of patrol going around with guards and stuff. So, what are you all gonna
Ethan
do?
find them the way in?
Yeah. Ethan said that there is a section in the north side, like far north, that has terminals. But the issue is, there's going to be some security grids to go through. There may be some security guards, so you might have to look through. He doesn't know like the extent of the security, but he could give you a couple of access codes if possible.
Yes, give us the access code.
He basically relays that information to the stealth team as well, kind of stating that as mentioned, there are guards marching back and forth, patrols and stuff. He took the liberty of hacking into the camera system there, and as you can see, there's a bunch of cameras when you walk in there. So he says that maybe if somebody turns cloaked and see if there is a panel on the north side of not this room, but the next room up here that leads into another room might be good. I just don't know if there are guards in there or not. It looks like it's some sort of scanner thing to make sure you're not carrying anything.
You want to flip a coin, Thano, for who cloaks and goes in?
If you want to take the lead on this one, I'll let you.
Sounds like a deal. So then I'm going to activate my tactical cloak.
Yep.
Oh, obviously we would have come in a decoy ship,
Yeah.
not the Torrent.
Yeah.
Sorry, myself for a second, so.
We just pull up in the torrent, park right in the front.
No one even thinks to double check it, and we just get away with it.
All right. So you all, or at least Leland is invisible now.
There we go. Yep. So then I'll go in and I'll investigate this room a bit.
Okay. Yeah, and then Ethan will radio in that this area he's talking about is where there may be a keypad, but not sure if there's people in that room. Okay. So with that, you do see the keypad on the door. Obviously there's people marching around, kind of patrolling around. And he gives you an access code that you could use to unlock that door if you want. But in that case, I think, no, you could, you could probably slide the door open and check if there's anything in there once you access the door.
Still team. I have found 4 enemies in the next room and passageway to where we need to go. I am checking it out now.
I am back.
Is this DM, is this over to the left that you said the passageway to?
Oh no, it's this one right here. Okay, so in there, you see obviously guards that. One of them here, this one is kind of looking on a computer screen, looking like, if people are going to be going over this, it looks like a big security grid thing. Maybe it's not activated now, but if it's activated, it looks like one of those like search protocol things that sees if you're carrying something. And
Stealth check, I found a control panel and 2 more enemies.
then if you go further up here, there would be another keypad. And obviously Ethan would give you another number, and you could access it.
Ethan, come in. I found another terminal. I believe I need a key. Could you happen to get that for me?
One moment, and he types it up, and like, all right, here's the access code, and he sets it through your Omni tool.
Leland opens the door, goes in.
Yep, and that would basically, you'll see cameras here. Go ahead and roll perception real quick while you're in here. Okay, so you notice obviously the little blocks here. They're kind of like server blocks, different computer inputs and all that. And then like you look up on the ceiling, obviously you'll see cameras and stuff, but you do see in each corner, it looks to be like maybe slots that might open up for turrets or something, some type of self-defense thing. But you're not sure how that's activated. So that's to keep in mind. But everything else, everything is, seems like you hear the hummings of, the electronics, the computers and stuff. Everything else is good. And if you keep going, you'll see a computer, and one computer here and one computer here. So that just, there's 2 different terminals, it looks like.
All right. Leland will approach the one on his left.
Left, okay. All right, let's go ahead and end your turn, and I'll go ahead and continue on with the dealings here. So, the guy on the laptop, he's kind of looking through, and he's like, "Wow, that seems amazing." I mean, I know Binary Helix is a big company and all, and we didn't think that you all would be interested on this sort of thing. That's, I mean, and he kind of looks through the details and stuff. Man, those numbers are pretty good.
Yes, if you check out the dividend yield at the bottom of the dollar cost averaging, you can see that the earnings per share is really good for the economic bubble within your risk margin.
Huh. You make a good point there.
Yeah. So what we did is we just threw you into the general pool. That's like 50 departments working together. Basically the money you're getting is for every transaction that we can make, we make money off of that. Every like object that we're transferring from department to department counts as a transaction. If you want, you can do a bigger investment in that and get another 25% return. We also do massive investments on R&D things, and then the kickbacks on those come in after like a year, and the money gets traded around, or the project gets funding and goes into production. Like right now, we're doing alloy to muscle fusion. How did alloy to muscle fusion do last quarter? It went up, right? I say to Opal.
It was going in a bear market for a little bit, but due to the growth in income funds, they've turned into like a head and shoulder patterns. And if you can see, if I pull up the candlestick chart here, that it's making a teacup formation and is about to crack.
All right, look, you know what department is always increasing in revenue? Flexible screens. All right, they want to be able to put the screens on the arm as it twists and moves around. Other companies buy from us. It's really your choice. You can be as involved or disinvolved as you want.
Okay. He looks over on his Omni tool, kind of like verifying some money and stuff.
No. I send a text message to Ethan. I say, were you able to get the account that came out of? Like, how did Cerberus just give us money that we put into the system and gave them back?
Yeah, he replies with, yeah, we have an account, like a fake account I set up, like a spoofer that shows that we put in some money into the account
No,
there.
no, no. Do we have their bank account?
Oh, do you have their bank account?
Yeah.
He replies with, we do have some information on their account, specifically on this building, in this facility. So I do see they have a big number of credits. So we have access.
Okay. All right. I let the Cerberus people talk amongst themselves, and I go and talk to Opal, and I say, no, no, no. See, cybernetics, right? You always want to bet on cybernetics because they get into these valleys. But then when they hit these peaks, man, every fucking company wants a piece of that pie, and that's when we shine, okay?
Well, if you want to go based on moving average, the market index of the given company does matter, but honestly, just buy them. Buy the hype, sell the news. All companies have liquidity, and it doesn't really matter. If you just go short and day trade, you can just milk these companies for what they are.
Day trading is where it's at, right? Okay.
Unless you're going for a long-term like dividend deal with a legitimate, proper company. But honestly, half of these companies that I'm invested in are all shells.
I like my business dealings like I like my women and relationships short. And I go for a fucking high five.
I'm gonna
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna look at Thano and be like, he means fast and loose.
Are we all back together?
I mean,
No.
on
No,
my
no.
map, we're
Uh,
I thought
open-
they were calming.
No, no, no. Open comms.
Yeah,
Open
are you
comms.
saying that over the
Oh.
comms?
All the comms are open. You can hear everything we've been saying.
Okay, so there you go.
Good, because then I definitely say that to Thano.
I just
I
like
make a note to fucking strangle you later.
as I'm laying on the ground looking through the scope of my sniper, I just put my head straight in the ground. I'm like, oh God, why?
And then like he's like, yeah, maybe we could spare credits here, but let's see what we could do. This is really fascinating, and to go put in some investment into this company, and he's just kind of going through his Omni tool and stuff, and like he's just emailing a few people and um,
Say,
verifying
okay,
if it's
all
okay.
right. Yeah. We got these implant chips coming out next week. That R&D project is going to go from R&D to production. You could see what no one knows that's coming out right now. All right.
Right.
Y'all could get in on that, see returns immediately. And then you'll see that we're the real deal.
Huh.
And not no measly 250 credits. We get you over 1 million.
Okay. He
Right.
like thinks about it for a second and he goes, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Buy-ins 2 million, return is 3.5 million. You
yeah, you
profit
make a lot of money.
1.5.
Yeah,
Clean money.
like rubs
Not
his
only
chin for
that,
a bit. Yeah.
Not only that, man, the money that you give us, we take in your money that you get through your various activities, and we throw it in with all of our money that's mixed in with probably at this point 1,000 different companies' money. But the money that comes back to you, not only do you get your original 2 million back clean, the 1.5 in profit you get also clean.
Okay. And he's contemplating on that. Yeah, that sounds really interesting there. And then we'll turn back to the stealth team there, the hacker, and Leland, you're at this terminal, and you see that it's an accessible computer. Obviously, it is ready to be hacked into, I guess, per se. What do you do at this point when you see this computer?
Go ahead and start. Leland starts going and typing, trying to see if there's any access to financials or security from this terminal.
Okay. In that case, yeah, go ahead and roll electronics. Okay. So you went through this computer. It took a little effort because there's a pretty strong firewall on there, but you bypassed it. And in this terminal, it shows basically like security, staff members in this facility, and I guess an option to go through and see like statements of different financial, I guess, accounts. But this one in particular, it doesn't look like you're able to access. If you wanted to like steal money, this isn't the terminal for it.
Do I have access to staff emails?
From this computer and with that role, yeah, you have like different like staff roles and stuff there.
Okay, I will send a grumpy cat meme to all So after I send that meme, I'm gonna run over. It's all internal. They're not gonna know who sent it.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to access this terminal.
Okay. Go ahead and roll electronics again. Okay. So you access it. It's a little bit tougher on the firewall side, but you do see a sort of, I guess, access to the various accounts that they have here in this facility, and then you see that they have a big number of credits. It looks like it's close to 10 million credits.
Stealth team, come in. I found the jackpot. Stealth team.
Roger.
Okay, can I... Ethan, I have found the financial account. Is there some way I can funnel this to you?
And then he looks through the database on his side in the ship, and he says, "Yeah, it looks like I could. If you give me access, I could try to see if I could, funnel that money to here."
All right. I start asking Ethan to walk me through it, and I guess we'll figure that in my turn.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll end the turn there. So the guy, he's going through and says, "All right, well, I mean, 2 million, man, and it's a good turnout, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to somebody real quick and see what they say. Just kind of get a second opinion, make sure it's all good. I mean, 2 million is a lot of money, but like it's a good turnout. You know what I mean?
I'm texting Ethan on my BlackBerry to like flood the Twitter with rumors that Binary Helix is releasing something in the next week.
Okay. So Ethan replies with, "All right, on it." So he kind of says, "All right, excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna go talk to somebody in a different office. I'll be right back. Steps out. And then Klaus is like, yeah, I think this is a really good deal, honestly. Sure, it's nothing to them, but I guess it's just kind of like a superior thing to make sure it's good to go.
Yeah. No, man, I know like 2 million seems like a lot, like for us guys that are down here at the bottom, but like for these guys, I know it's nothing. But they still think it's a big ask for something they don't know about, but that's why they respect it. See, it's all psychological, I say. And I just point to my head like some douchebag.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, it seems cut and dry. I mean, if it gets a good turnout like that, it's good profit, right? So,
Right?
you
But
know,
if this is good, man, we could bump that up to 5, 10 million. And hey, man, me and you, we're splitting our commission on this, okay? We're gonna both make some money off this.
oh man, that would be great. Yeah, I would be okay with that. And then a minute comes by while you were talking and goes, and then of course this guy walks in and be like, all right, yeah, we were talking. Uh, the higher ups kind of look through everything, and seems like yeah, your story seems kind of solid. There's a lot of buzz going on with this, with your company especially. Like, there's like a bunch of weird posts about binary helixes and stuff like that. So, um, you know what? Tell you what, we agree to go ahead and put in the info for 2 million, and we could send you that through this laptop here, and hopefully we'll get a good profit from it.
Oh, yeah, man, absolutely. And it's all secure and stuff.
He's like, yeah, and yeah, it sounds great. And then
He's like, hold up now, that's
Yeah.
suspicious.
yeah, he's like second guessing himself now. He's like,
No.
see here, gonna he's gonna roll insight. That's what he's gonna do. He doesn't know shit. He rolled a
Fuck
5.
yeah. Oh, we found the fucking money guys. They're dumb as shit. They just see dollar signs, credit signs.
He's like, okay, well, I mean, it sounds like a good idea, good profit. Let me go ahead and put in some money here. And
Whatever y'all want, man. 2, 3 million, go crazy.
like, oh well, okay. Let's you know what? Fuck it, yeah. Screw my superior. We'll do 3 million, and he's gonna go ahead and type in 3 million.
Fuck you, DM. You took all our money.
Well, it's more of a punisher, so fuck you. Now let's go ahead and start with the stealth team here. Ethan is
great.
going to be collaborating with you now. Going to see if he could funnel in some help here. He's going to walk you through some steps here. So he's going to give you advice about trying to bypass a firewall. And he's kind of familiar with it, so this method should work for you. So he's going to give you this advice, Leland, and you're going to roll electronics with advantage, and we'll see what we get.
Got the electronics advantage?
Yep.
Alright, Ethan, I'm going to try to attempt this, and I am trusting you. Oh, shit, that's...
Well, that's going to trigger something. So you're tapping away from the Omni tool, and then all of a sudden, you notice on the top there the turrets, portholes there start to open.
God damn it, Ethan.
I'm telling you, this is the way to go. And he's like, I'm familiar with this.
Stealth team, come in. If I die, you shoot Ethan in the back. Alright,
Would I see the turrets opening up on top of the building?
No, this is from inside.
Oh, inside. Okay.
yeah.
I didn't... I wasn't sure if it was in the room or like the exterior of the building.
Yeah, this is the inside. There's like portholes from the inside that has turrets. Well, covers the turrets, and then something happened, obviously, so that's opening up. And then he's like, Matt, you try this, and then he's gonna give you this few steps here. All right, try this and roll electronics with advantage again.
I did this and we did last time. That just really fucked.
Oh, that didn't even really matter anyway. That one's a little better. Okay, let's go ahead and try this. Okay, and then the turret kind of covers up slowly. All right. Looks like I see it. And then and then Ethan's like, okay, I think we're getting there. I mean, one more thing. We're gonna try to funnel it here. Let's spoof this here. Okay, watch this, Ethan. And he's like talking to himself. All right. Okay, Leland, do this. Okay, so he tells you to do this, and then roll electronics with advantage. Ooh, there you go. So
They're hacking into the mainframe.
See, there you go. It looks like, okay, yep, I see the funds. Give me a second. And then he's gonna roll. Okay, I see it. Looks like they got, holy shit, looks like 20 million credits. Well, never mind, I see a 3 million deduction. He has 17 million right now. Well, let's go ahead and start this up. Starts, spooling in the money. And then Ethan says over the radio, all right, I got the funds. It's slowly coming, but it's getting there.
Will this funnel keep on going if I leave? Ethan?
Yes, it will. You could get out of there.
All right, I'm gonna start making my way back, but I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. All right, so back to the guys in the room. He's like, okay, looks like it went through 3 million. And I think you're, yep, there it is, 3 million. And I think we're good to go.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I wasn't paying attention. What did he say?
Oh, he said that he basically sent 3 million to the laptop there. So you got 3 million there, and then that last turn saw that there was a 3 million deduction, so you get 17 million.
Nice. Okay. Well, I say that we drink to this new business partnership. Shit. I should have brought some chilled champagne. Can I say that I brought some champagne?
And then Klaus is like, "Oh, don't worry, I got some." And he's coming to get some alcohol. It's some brandy. Here you go. Let's go ahead and drink.
All right. I'm gonna do an insight check on them real quick, and I
Okay.
think we all should.
Yeah.
My insight was 16.
Okay.
Are they being genuine?
As of right now, yes. They don't know anything about what's going on yet.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I say, hell yeah, man. And we drink up, and we just talk for a little bit, just like a couple minutes, ended on a good note, and then say that we should make our exit because we got a lot of paperwork to do now.
All right, let's go. And then,
Does the hacker team need more time?
no, they're done now. It's just that Leland needs to get out now.
All right. So I slow walk them towards the door, asking like a lot of questions about like what they're comfortable with, or like the fishing trips they went on, or like shit like that, just to keep them talking for a bit.
Right. Yeah, still nothing yet. So they're like, oh man, that's cool, and like, you know, you know what, we're good buddies. Klaus is talking. We should hang out sometime.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm actually on the Citadel a lot. Yeah,
Oh,
I have a family there. Yeah.
oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll keep in touch then, and I'll say, you eventually walk out, and then Leland will slowly head out, and
Yeah.
obviously they don't see him because
Okay.
he's cloaked. And we'll do
Okay.
another thing here. Nothing yet, so they don't know anything yet.
Okay. As soon as they get us to the door, I'll make a quick goodbye, shake hands, and then let's get our butts on the fucking ship.
Okay. So Klaus bid farewell, and then you'll manage to get out eventually. Leland escaped with no alarms risen. So far, so good.
All right. So who's all on the ship already?
I'll say everyone now is on board to go to the ship.
All
At this
right.
point, as you all exit the building.
All right. Let's all get to the ship as normally paced as possible.
Okay.
Theodo, you should carry me.
Why?
Still rolling low. Yes.
Because I'm lazy.
I walk away.
Why do you do this to me? Baby, come back.
There were bathrooms in this building too. I want to let you know.
Ah, shit.
How proud of us are you?
You know, it was a good attempt. I'll say that it was almost flawless. You almost got killed there at the terminal room or whatever because his rolls were low. he rolled with advantage and it was what, like a 2 and a 4. So he almost got killed there.
Team, I am fine with killing Ethan now. Just let y'all know.
Let's get on the ship and in orbit first. The mission's not over till we escape.
Yeah.
All right. So how quickly can we make it to the ship?
Keep rolling fucking low. Yeah, you get into the ship. It takes, maybe like half an hour to get into the ship, go into orbit and stuff. And so far no alarms yet.
All right. Get on the ship
There we
and
go.
start it up.
Finally. All right. So you start
Fuck.
firing it up and then fly away, and then you start getting messages from Klaus.
Fucking hit it.
Basically saying, "You gypped us."
You fucking hit it. Fucking torrent fire on it. I don't give a shit.
Fucking send it, bud.
And then the captain of the torrent
I just ignore him. I just ignore Klaus.
yeah.
Can we fire on that building?
You want to destroy this building.
No witnesses.
All right, hold on. Let me see.
No, I'm saying, like, do we, as, like, a unit, have the authority?
I mean, they're servers. I don't give a shit. I mean, sorry, they're servers. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, fucking, their building's ugly. Make it a pile of dust.
Yeah, I'm sure they're not good looking either.
All right. Let's see.
I send a message to Klaus that says, actually, upon reflecting with my morals, I don't think I can do business with you.
No, not that one.
I can't believe we fucking got away with that. Did we even take weapons inside?
No, I don't think so. You just got money.
Money, 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 money.
Okay, so
We didn't even have to bring our own champagne, guys.
okay, I need to play this out. So the you tell the torrent to shoot Cerberus, right? That facility. Is this what I'm getting at?
Well, if we shoot the facility, we can't get more money out of it later, right?
I mean, you said shoot it down. So is that all in agreement? I need to know.
I was mostly
say no.
joking, but now that I know it's an option,
Yeah,
I mean-
I don't know.
I don't care.
I would be objectionable with that.
yeah, it does seem like overkill. I would say no, no, don't fire on it.
Okay.
Just activate the weapons and point it towards them so that they don't fucking chase us.
Okay. They you know, activated their turrets on the torrent and kind of pointed towards them and then tried to make an escape. So let me roll 20. Okay. So it took a few minutes, and there isn't any movement from that planet, and you all successfully escape. You know, you went through you know, a warp speed type of thing, and jettisoned out of that that planet area and system in total. So they don't know what ship you came from. But you know, with that being said, you know, you do have, what was it, $20 million total or credits now. You almost died. But I guess, you know, high risk, high reward, right? So
Yeah, fucking yeah.
I'll say, you know, um, Ethan walks up to y'all and you know, looks around. Well, job well done. You have the money. You know, kind of looks around at y'all. So, what are we gonna do?
Celebrate? Buy a better ship?
Gonna
I thought our ship was top of the line.
I mean,
I'm gonna get all new armor. I'm gonna get the expensive ammo just because I can. We're getting all new comm systems. I don't know, Ethan. What were you thinking was gonna happen?
Honestly, he thinks about it for a second. Honestly, um, you know, if I was in your shoes and I was actually in the server space, I would do the same thing to try to hack into the terminal, of course. But since their security system was beefed up a bit, I would have a little bit of struggles going into it, and I'd probably die. For the most part, you know, we got into the system, no problems. I made sure to double check everything.
Hmm.
All have 20
Um,
million credits now.
I want to check the system
Okay.
against Ethan's potential hacking and double crossing of us again. I want to make sure that the money's in our fucking accounts. Fucking even transfer it to a Citadel fucking bank account.
Hey, Griffle.
What's up?
I mean, you know how we were saying no loose ends?
Uh-huh.
I mean, we did promise that we wouldn't kill him. What's stopping us from handing him over to the Citadel?
Oh, yeah.
Because he is a
Yeah.
known Cerberus collaborator.
Oh, yeah. That's the best case scenario for you, right, Ethan? You
Oh,
don't
no,
double
I'm
cross
talking
us.
to you in quiet away from him.
Oh,
Because
yeah, I
I don't
thought we
want
were
him to
gonna.
know what we're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I thought we were gonna cuff him and hand him over to the Citadel,
Okay,
right?
then yeah, we're on the same page.
And then, yeah, him and his wife can see each other, like, through glass or, like, bars or whatever. He's
I
not
don't
our
even know.
problem anymore. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, or we said we wouldn't kill him. I mean, Opal still has those Cath Hounds on the other deck.
I mean, we could always just send them down to the Cerberus base we just robbed. See how they like that.
I mean, either or.
I think they kill them on sight.
Oh,
But
they should.
let's
It would.
let's get cuffs on him, sit him down, strip him of all electronics, and put him in a room without any electronics until we get back to the Citadel.
I'll message Thano to get on that. Hey, Thano.
Yes.
The
Uh,
captain has
my
said that you need to strip Ethan of all his comms and detain him in a cell that has no access to any of our equipment. That includes like the internet ports and shit. And he specifically asked me to ask you for
Why
no
doesn't
other
he just ask me himself?
because he's in the middle of background checking Ethan to make sure he didn't triple cross us.
Hmm. Meh.
Go ahead and roll electronics.
I got a 12.
12. Okay. Going through the system, you didn't see any sort of transfer to different accounts or anything. It went straight to the ship, so he kept his word.
All right. I transfer it to a Citadel bank account where it has more security.
Yeah.
I keep 1 million of it on board. Or not, I keep 5 million on board for a ship fund, and another 1 million for something I'm gonna do later.
Yeah.
Okay. Thano, let me know when you're ready to arrest Ethan.
Oh, I'd be going now at that point, yeah.
All right.
I go there
So I
and
meet
with
up.
them.
I meet up with Ethan, and I continue saying things I'm gonna buy with the money. Just like the best ramen. I'm gonna learn what the fuck an actual Naruto roll is, and learn how to make them, and then put them in my own ramen.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Punch him like right in the kidney.
Nope.
Bitch.
That I wasn't even ready for that.
Wait, you punched Ethan in the kidney, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
God damn it.
Okay, well, I guess I deserve that, but at least I didn't steal your money now.
Yeah, this time, bud.
What do you mean this
So
time?
this time you didn't steal our money. Okay? He's putting you in cuffs. Don't fucking resist.
Doesn't.
All right, he's in cuffs.
I
He's
mean,
good.
is there any beneficial reason for us not to sell you out?
Or kill
Ethan?
ya.
I mean, I did help you with getting 20 million credits, but that's okay. You could send me off.
He
I mean,
he
I
did
mean,
do his part.
No,
So
it's
what we're
fine.
gonna do?
We'll go.
Okay, Ethan. All right, you're in cuffs. You're not doing anything that we don't say. All right, let's strip him of his tech.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
All right,
no, once a thief,
Ethan.
always a thief. Fuck him.
Ethan. There's probably nowhere you won't run where people aren't going to be looking for you, and no one's ever going to trust you again. The best thing for you and your wife, and any chance you have for a future, is to go back to the Citadel and face justice for what you did, with the full knowledge of the legal system that you helped us recover the funds. And you just tell them about the funds you helped recover and nothing extra. This is 1 million set aside. I will transfer it to your wife when you are in custody. Okay? She gets to live a good life. You get to be protected and go to cushy hacker prison.
Roll
You'll
persuasion.
probably get offered some government job pretty soon. Is this acceptable to you?
Roll persuasion.
12.
He nods. He just looks at his wife and says, "I'm sorry, Kelly. I wish they didn't kidnap you. That's all I gotta say. Go ahead and take me away, God."
Yeah. Hey, man, you got her back. Okay?
Well, technically, we got her back.
Okay, all
Well,
right.
technically, I gave you 20 million credits, but
You
And
didn't give a shit. You took
Yeah, and
20 million
that's
credits from us, and then
no,
we
no,
worked
no,
together
no,
to get it
2
back.
million credits, basically.
and
But
that's
yes,
why you have your head, dog. Okay? All right?
well, you whatever, you know.
What are you suggesting that we do with you? What is Ethan's big plan here?
Fox
Nope, I'm not
does
talking.
malicious intent.
I'm not talking. Let's go. I already,
All
I've
right.
already proved my worth, but okay.
You proved you're a thief and can't be trusted.
Why, if
What-
somebody
I-
putting a gun towards my wife?
Yes. So what?
No one's pointing a gun at her right
so
now.
what happens next time when somebody puts a gun to your wife and you're asked to betray us? What will you do?
Well, if it's you specifically, nothing.
Exactly. So get the fuck off my ship.
What?
So your wife will be dead if you're on the run. And if you're in custody, she'll be protected.
Allegedly.
You know, there is a third option.
Nope, I'm done. Let's go.
All right, he's done. Put him in the fucking box. Get back to the Citadel.
Killed
I
him
look at his
when
wife.
We had the chance.
Can
I look at his
whisper to
wife, I
Fano to
say-
put him in the airlock.
I was gonna say if he wasn't such a surly bastard, we could actually just keep him on the ship with his wife. We can monitor him more closely. I don't have to hunt him as much to kill him if he
Yes.
fucks up.
No, but
No,
then
here's
he'd be
the thing.
here and he would be a liability. See, he already sold us
If-
out for 2 million credits. Yes.
Y'all would keep threatening him, and he would just get more and more paranoid until he sold us out again.
So he sold us out for 2, but yet just help us get 20. That's 18 million credits
Sorry.
in profit.
Sorry, he sold us out. Period. Correct.
I mean, he didn't even know us when he sold us out.
And he doesn't. He knows us now, and he likes us less.
Yeah, you made that. That's true. You did do that.
But,
That was your all's fault there.
I mean, my opinion is we just do the thing.
You all are assholes to him, so he's like, nope.
He stole 2 million credits from us.
Again, by getting his wife tortured and stuff, but that's okay. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, fuck him.
I'm gonna go talk to
Hey,
his
man,
wife.
you shit
versus
my
him.
Cheerios. I don't give a fuck about the reason.
Yeah, don't put him in the airlocks. I think he'll fucking freak out. Put him in the fucking box that has no electronics. I'm not gonna be judged by this criminal.
I mean, are you sure we can't put him in the airlock?
No, don't put him in the airlock. I don't want him to freak out, because then we have to deal with it.
What's he going to do if he freaks out? Oh my god, I'm in the airlock.
Come on, man. He did just get us like 18 over what he took. Just put him in the box. Put him in the
I mean,
box.
I'm not the one escorting him. That's NATO. I'm just standing here arguing with you while he's escorting him.
That's it. Put him in the box.
Are you sure we don't want to try and just convert him?
That
Zeno,
sounds like...
you can give that a shot. I mean, we're setting up his wife with $1 million. I think we're doing the right thing here, morally, ethically. I mean, he just ripped off a bunch of mercenaries and did not lose a single body part. I think he's doing great.
I know,
mean-
which makes me feel like he could be more useful to us.
Right? If you want to have a chit chat with him, you can do that.
He will be a liability. Like I
Well,
said, when the discussion of even just what we're doing with him, he fucking hates us. There's not much we can do to appease that. Yes?
I think if he got to keep like 5 million, he might hate us a lot less.
Well, we could do things to make him hate us less, but at the end of the day, he's always going to value his own interests above the group's interests.
But at the end of the day, if we let him stay on this ship and work for us and let his wife stay with us, he's going to be grateful that his wife is with him, and he's not going to try and fuck us over. Because he knows how... Sorry about that. He knows how... What's the word? How much of a loose cannon some of us can be sometimes.
Yes, Drebby.
Where
You wanna
is
fight me,
where-
Yosef?
I'm gonna look at him. Ethan, let's go talk to your wife, shall we?
I mean, I don't want to fight.
Put him in the box. Put him in the box and bring his wife to him.
Grippo, sit
Hmm.
down, or I will sit you down.
Ooh.
You know what? That sounds like someone else wanting to be the captain. That's great. I'm gonna go make some ramen.
I'm no
I think
captain, but I just get annoyed when you yell at. As you're walking away, I just get annoyed when you get. Oh fuck! he's
God
gone.
I'm putting in my AirPods.
I think that was him telling you to go fuck yourself.
Well, get away from me, snotty. Let's go find your wife.
No,
I'm not
it
snotty.
was just leaving.
All right, so I would actually walk Ethan. He's still handcuffed. Keep in mind.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
walk him to where his wife is.
Yep.
And I would let her run up and hug him or whatever.
Yep. And then, you know, again, you'll see Ethan being like, I'm so sorry. It looks like looks like you'll be all right. I have to face justice.
I'm gonna pull out my shotgun and I'm gonna uncuff him.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh my god. Fucking A, fuck.
Now
He's gonna fucking shoot him.
this is, and I'm just gonna like I'm sure their eyes are bright when I pull it out. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
This is only a precaution. We're testing the waters here.
Okay.
How would you
Fucking old
feel?
yellers him.
No loose ends.
I want you to just take a look at the flowers. No, just kidding. How would you feel about staying here? You would get to be with your wife. You would get to be with your husband. You would just work for us. Together. Knowing that if you ever betray us again, what will happen, and I will not hesitate to put your brain matter all over this ship.
Well, you know,
You get to be happy, we get to be happy. It's kind of a mutual thing. And honestly, where's the safest place to be? than with the psychopaths trying to take on the entirety of Cerberus.
I mean, that's a fair point. Um, just yeah, and he kind of whispers, "It's just Opal. He's just he's. Can you control him? He's kind of a loose cannon right now."
No, I can't. I've tried for years. I mean, let me be honest. I kind of lean. He's kind of addicted to drugs.
Oh, that explains a lot now.
Yes. Well, the Hanar system isn't exactly built for red sand, but somehow he manages to get that shit everywhere and gets. It's really. Sometimes it's actually quite a sight to see, really. I mean, but I'm going to need you to promise me one thing. You know that I personally will hunt you down if you screw us over again. And you do realize that I am one of only 3 assassins that the Hanar High Council calls on when they need someone to die.
And he looks at his wife and he's like, if I do this, would you be okay? And the wife kind of looks at him and he kind of, she's hesitant at first, but she nods and he's like, you're good at what you do. I know you're a good engineer, so
I will actually
um,
be putting my shotgun away while they're talking.
yeah,
Like on my back, like unarmed now.
right, right. So he turns to you, Thano, and he's like, you know what? You got yourself a deal, but I'm just. Uh, is it good to say that I really hate Opal?
You know, he has good in his heart. Sometimes it's just the drugs talking, but that's a Hanar thing. It takes a while for them to trust people.
I understand that he may hate me for getting $2 million again. I look, my wife was kidnapped and I had to do whatever servers told me to do, but in the end I did give you all that money back. It's 18 million or whatever I did. I don't even know how much I got you.
You know what? You want to do the best thing to get on Opal's good side. I'm going to let you in on a little secret.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you use your powers of being able to find things and find him some very rare space drugs? And
Okay.
he's had coke, he's had red sands, but find him something he's never tried.
Okay. Maybe I'll get into that.
You know what? Learn how to make a good cup of ramen. Learn how to do you play Bloodborne? He loves that game. My God, he loves that game.
Huh. Could dabble into that.
Oh, we just lost Sean.
Yeah, he said he has to
we
go.
saw, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get on my comms and just Opal, will you come here, please?
Oh yes. If you need me, I will be right there, and I read you loud and clear, Squire. And I show up with 6 stun batons in my hands and all 3 of my dogs.
I turn around and go, Opal, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, stop. Okay. 1. Drop those.
Oh, sorry. I like huck all 6 of them out and like close the door.
I hope you didn't hit the dogs with those.
No,
I was just thinking he threw the dogs out.
the dogs and the stun batons.
Oh god.
Opal, I had a nice talk with Ethan, and what's Ethan's wife's name?
Kelly.
With Ethan and Kelly.
Bitchface McGee.
Shut up, Snotty.
No,
And Ethan is going to work for us. Kelly is going to stay on the ship with him. And they're going under the It's, assumption we will keep them safe on this ship. He will not betray us, or he knows that you, being a diplomat of the Hanar Council, will hire me to chase them down and kill them both. And you have seen my dossier and know how well I can do that. So, that being said, Ethan, you don't have to be friends with him right now, but he is going to try and make this right with you. Tell me, Opal, if there was one drug you've ever heard of in this vast universe that you could get your hands on, what would it be?
I think somebody was mentioning PCP from Texas.
Oh,
But
God.
if we are accepting Ethan as part of the crew,
Crocodile. Crocodile. You want your tentacles to melt off?
Jesus.
We have to have a mission in Texas someday.
this one needs a surety that the good of the ship will be put above all else. Ethan, if you get dirt on us through partaking in our endeavors, are you going to try to fuck us for a better deal?
No.
Okay,
Insight
insight.
check. Yeah, I saw that
You
coming.
saw it coming.
Come on.
That's why I brought him in the room, honestly.
You fucking schizo knows me too well now.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
All right. Does that satisfy you, the Opal? Are you satisfied with that?
I see no harm.
Very well. Now, Ethan. And Thanos says this like very hesitantly and reluctantly, but yet still like, please try. Like, PCP? I guess.
I
See
mean,
what you can find out.
I shall look into my database and see, because I did hear about it before. So I'll let you know.
And with that, I'll just reach my hand out to shake his and Kelly's hand.
All right. They both shake your hands, and that's where we end our session. That is a good ending point, and looks like I'll have to look for Texas stuff now.
And as
Oh,
soon
you don't
as
have
he
to.
isn't looking, I take Thanos' shotgun and I blast his wife.
Okay. No, like that was fun.
Suck it, Ethan.
Now this
All right.
you
Hey
know,
guys, I gotta work tomorrow, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna dip out right now to go
All
to
right.
sleep. This was really fucking fun.
Alright, have a good night, buddy.
later.
Much love.
Yeah,
Join us
I'll
next
try to
time
hop
as-
on throughout the week. Very fun session.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Join us next
man.
time as we venture to Texas for PCP.
Have a good week, homie.
Oh man. So as mentioned, next Saturday it's going to be session 0 with my brother's Cyberpunk campaign. That's probably doing for most of the time he hasn't been here. And you know, I think it's full, but I'll double check and make sure. But he said like at max 6, so he's okay with 5, and we'll go from there. So again, the idea is we'll alternate our Saturday. So I'll go one and he'll go one just to keep it fresh. I think that'll be fun, and I'll try to stream it as well. And you know, you'll all see what we would do on the Cyberpunk side of things. And you know, we'll go from there. And I've already made my character. He is a netrunner for people that are familiar with Cyberpunk. Let's see, who do we have to raid? Oh, Ace is streaming.
Old
So
ace hole.
let's go ahead and raid the mass hole, right?
The mass hole.
He's playing Liza PP. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got all the P organs. Apparently that's a thing.
Oh man, that's the coolest part of the game is P organs.
Yeah, all the P organs. All right, let me go ahead and send you all there. And we'll
Everybody
continue.
spam P organ raid. when you
Yes,
get in.
P organ. Just spam P organ. That's it.
Yeah, not even raid, just P organ. There you go.
All right, we'll see you there. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you all enjoyed this session. Later.